All this in them where they happen now the country. Cherry hype and all. But they not begin them babati. They don't begin them babati. Una no left hand babati back there. Una let go be your body. But they not begin them babati. They don't begin them babati. Now so then go left back and sabi time done. Don't fail be your body. All man don't stand that is attention. All man want make impression. Let's see me go say, watch me back. Look how I Becky. Tomorrow we don't know. Today only thing more. Everybody waiting for the miracle like hot colorist na fire. Hey. Baby I'm not more but it's not funny. But we don't know how government they run. Una be say una know. Una explanation don't become boring. If you make a one for sleep. Baby I'm not more but it's not funny. Frustration they clear the mountains. On my back tormenting. From one stress to the next thinking. Make man them commenting. Got a man then they come, got a man then they go. The people in life the same. So we no get for tired for complain. Although them don't begin say we glad. When I joke down the joke, say we the crumble because we been full enough funny. When I not care play to a hungry man. A hungry man is an angry man. Now the same boy in talk say in 6 months he they fix the economy. Let's see no more. Now the same man come back and give it back up. Una been say una get all the solution, but we don't understand any longer. Una been say una get this, it's easy, una mentally advanced. Where all the book man them way, una been the talk say ready for the dance. I remember the talk way, I been the talk say only the fish a bit finance. Where all the idea them, we go make we live like family. Where the rest una they plan, the city not they grow. Na shataban, una not tell we but una degree, una show if una sabi. Facility not then a hospital. See when they do about una not tell we but una degree. Show we waiting na sabi. The economy still shitty. Life of citizen shitty. If na quality education make una picking them contestant. How long una go dey back talk? Na talk no more una dey talk. If not ordinary talk, by now man for the shock. How man they still get book? Now that they deliver on a by party begin. Man they must have make grown soak. Now then they get to walk back on a the pine party. The kind where self way man and they handle in them says a lot. See the worker and they strike. When they hold their money they know I'm paid them. Tell me if una go like. Now una then they do so. You don't say whether I'm bluff. Money for you, well, body one day go buy motor car.
From what I know, the government purchased 30 brand new SUVs.
Okay, I give the other one.
No, those vehicles were not brand new SUVs, all 30 of them.
Okay, I give the other one back.
Only 4 SUVs for this regional coordinators.
Okay, well now I give this one back.
There are no SUVs. We call them Toyota Prado.
Well, and how the moon could them boss? Then why they come by packets? You cannot give what you don't have. If you are not, you are not. Go be patient, then this gun cause then level them not in quarantine. Nobody don't care, then just go level them so they not in quarantine. And now the moon could them boss. Then why I come by packets?
Now welcome once again to Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. And I acknowledge some of you now. I take a break, then we come. We can address a lot of things where they go now. We beloved Salon. We beloved Mama Salon. Now welcome. And now please help me share. Welcome, Madam Salimatu Vincent. Welcome, Madam. The wonderful Miss Katrin Kuroma. Welcome. God bless you as well, Madam Salimatu. I received that with humility. Thank you so much. Thank you for your endless support in this platform. Mr. Moses Taylor, welcome. I see you, Madam Katrin.
Just the deal no more. Look at all that they back the man. We say I'm of justice. They begin give me. Give back and they back. Then would I they give me? Then just they go. And then they feel themselves. When people they suffer.
Then just they go.
People they suffer. Man then they talk no more. Then just they go. Then they go. Them and yeah they talk no more. Say that they can walk. We not see it too. We they wait no more. We are out in they go. Same no more. This now they go begin like back COVID. Say now you come and pop and bump no more. The continent same old same people they suffer.
All right, so they take a quick break and we come right back. In the meantime, and I help we share Mr. Prince T. Long time, sir. Glad to see you always. Thank you for your endless support. Madam Awanatu Kabo, welcome. Madam Saratu Sanusi, welcome, Madam. Mr. Dawson Koroma, welcome, sir. Thank you for your endless support. When this you get to end up with a lot of critical topics. So I just want to stimulate the mind before I get into this topic. So help me share. Hot topic, of course. In the meantime, I come right back. Anybody who I'm missing out, forgive me. Sometimes the thread they go so fast. I might missing out without I don't even know. But so far, the one they will see so far, I don't acknowledge. And I also within the background, I welcome. And I thank you for being part of the platform. Will they come right back, yeah? Now, thank you. Now, share, please. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television.
Them say them they fixed in them make we wait. From where them born we dey no more, we dey wait. Just dey wait. Government they come and go and left we pan the big debate. Another generation don't come meet we pan the way. Welcome to the way. You will still no say na boom bamboo you late. Even though man them I chair pan altin. When I say altin I mean altin. All these in them where they happen na the country. We cherry I pan altin. But the man they no begin them bagbati. They don't begin them bagbati. We are una no left hand bagbati back take. Na let go be your body. But the man they no begin them bagbati. They don't begin them bagbati. Now so then go let back and sabi time done them fail with your body. All man don't stand at his attention. All man want make impression. What see me go say? Watch me back, look how I Becky. Tomorrow on we don't know. Today on the team mona. Everybody waiting for the miracle like hot color rest na fire. Hey, we dey be a no more but enough funny. Occupy we no know how government they run. Una be say una know, but una explanation don't become boring. It can make a one for sleep. We dey be a no more but enough funny. Frustration they claim the mountains. All man back tormenting. From one stress to the next thing, make man them colomenting. Got a man and they come, got a man and they go. The people in life the same. So we no get for tire for complain. Although them don't begin say we gladly. Even a joke than the joke, say we the grumble because we well full enough funny. Una no get play to a hungry man. A hungry man is an angry man. Now the same boy na him talk say in 6 months he they fix the economy. Let's see no more. Now the same man come back and give we back talk. Una been say una get all the solution, but we don't understand any longer. Una been say una get this, it's easy, una mentally advanced. Where all the book man them way, una been the talk say ready for the dance. I remember the talk where the Barbie the talk say only the fish are big finance. Where all the idea them, we go make we live like family. Where the rest una the plan, the seed no they grow, na shataban. Una not tell we but una degree, una show we if una sabi. Facility not dey na hospital. Then they diapa we. Una not tell we but una degree. Show we waiting una sabi. The economy still shitty. Life of citizens shitty. If na quality education make una picking then can't taste them. How long una go dey and talk? Na talk no more una dey talk. If not ordinary talk, by now man for the shop. How man they still get work? Now that they believe on a buy party picking. Man must have make ground soak. Now then they get to walk by on a the pine party them. The kind way safe way man and they handle thing them say lot. See the worker and they strike and they hold them money they no one pay them. Tell me if una go like, if una then they do so. He don't say where they want bluff. Money for we well body one then go buy motor car.
Yeah, from what I know, the government purchased 30 brand new SUVs.
Okay, yeah, the other one.
No, those vehicles were not brand new SUVs, all 30 of them.
Okay, yeah, the other one back.
Only 4 SUVs for this regional coordinators.
Okay, well now you this one back.
There are no SUVs. We call them Toyota Prado.
Well, now the Munku them boss. Them warren come by packet. You cannot give what you don't have. If you are not, you are not. COVID patient, then this gone. Cause then lego them na dirty quarantine. Nobody don't care. Then just go lego them so that the dirty quarantine. And now the Munku them boss. So them wire come by packet. Put another Munku boy. We want come name area them by party. Oh, this Munku boy just they take people and they pity fatter. Done the police and no SD, then just they harass people all lawfully. Who done another Munku boy where they pop and down with gun, they misbehave. Who done another Munku boy, he meets bridge can name me hard pan the name. Wetin the party do, the buying power now. Who da lock and a boatman too? Wetin do the soldier man? The one where the people like vote for, where the discipline talk. For the government to carry them after hours. Where the discipline talk, man and don't begin they go work anyhow. Where the discipline talk, some man all they do them work then they eat money no more. Where the discipline talk, then just the bill no more. But all down the back, the mommy say I'm of justice. See they begin give we back and they back. They fair no that they give we. Ten just they go, man and they feel themselves and people they suffer. Ten just they go, people they suffer, man then they talk book no more. Them just they go, them higher, they talk book no more. Say then they pan walk, we not see it too, we they wait no more. We are out in they go, same thing no more. This now them go begin life and COVID. Say like come and pop them, bump no more. The country na same old same people they suffer. Whoa, whoa. Anyone way come go ton we, they don't say we na coconuted. Anyone way come go ton we, they don't say we na coconuted. The man then don't know say we they go up and down with coconut head. They don't put we inside the ones where then they beat we they dance coconut head. All them sharp bobo entity, everybody dancing coconut head. Sharp bobo entity, steady they dance to the coconut head. It's a war zone, it's a war zone. Yes, so it is a war zone. Every day na the ghetto na war zone, mental war zone. Them boys they running, see them girls hustling, hustle to survive. War zone, mental war zone. Young boys them brutal, young girls them brutal. Every day man in the brutal, every day man in the brutal, every day man in the brutal. Brutal for survival. War zone, mental war zone. The kind where man in the think survive and the know what the man in the do. Hey, for no more man survive. Hey, we know a new definition for the word culture. We know a new name in ceremony for the word culture. You know go they do it in you been they criticize, then you want call them change. Man then they wise up every day wide and so the eyes then they open. If you now want to na speak all kind English, or una say we they talk rubbish, una go hear we every night every morning. Anybody we put you into go come on and do early morning. How then they chat on the power, so then go hang over the morning. Them be no say we messed up mentally, but them promise new direction. Now for that to na land book, then don't go read book for can conco the bank. Can see book man thief, abracadabra the money fup in the shadows. As we they pull dignity pan the country, then they wear pan a bigger man clothes. Dressing up then corruption fine one, they wear pan a book man clothes. Una look that poor boy just they run the end then lily cockroach. But stick back with them pan the business, they no approach. The inquiry they hot and cold, tattoo the quiz how they want revenge. They still a pan them politicky, the ticklish chicken they want revenge. Knock no they left pan them 59 years, still a knock. Where this can give we one fool, then they can give it some fufu. At the end of the day, who da they suffer? Monday to Sunday, who da they suffer? So una we don't get small sense. Una column, una party picking, then the river sweep and the vet. This the vet here we know they don't. But una come on about, una forfeit, una not they tire with full fare. Now how we go there with the seaman and they rise and fall pan the fed. But una push somehow and pass. Una not they tire with full fare. Now how we go there with the meleju foreigner, then they make a move the feds. Inside the party they get their own feds. Everybody power hunger, man they ready for sponsor defect. For use divide and conquer. Angry belly go boom booty fat because of bread and butter. Party picking then still let our say na them party better. Today na English tomorrow mami cause all man say na them better. For the one way better and the one way not better, now we all they end up suffer. Anyone way come go ton we, then don't say we na coconuted. Anyone way come go ton we, then don't say we na coconuted. The man then don't know say we go up and down with coconut head. They don't put we inside the ones where then they beat we they dance coconut head. All them sharp bobo entity, everybody dancing coconut head. Sharp bobo entity, steady they dance to the coconut head. It's a war zone, it's a war zone. Yes, so it is a war zone. Every day na the ghetto na war zone, mental war zone. Them boys they running, see them girls hustling, hustle to survive. War zone, mental war zone. Young boys them brutal, young girls girls them brutal. Everyday man in the brutal. Everyday man in the brutal. Everyday man in the brutal. Brutal for survival. War zone, mental war zone. The kind way man in the think survival. If you know what man in the do, for no more man survive. We party fambule, them petite, them petty bad. We party fambule, them funny bad. God give them power, them much sharp. Yeah, them. Me a vote take over. Now in the one them in the panaya over. Yeah, them. We kakuru masaba. Ori man no begin them bagbati. They don't begin them bagbati. We are una no left hand bagbati back te. Una lego be your body. Ori man no begin them bagbati. They don't begin them bagbati. Now so then go left hand and sabi time done them fail we your body. Una take a look at, una chaff them pan una fet. Take a close look at, una chaff them pan una fet. Salon man business no they grow, all man tangle by politics. So many good party them know they talk right now because they go. The people in life the same. So we no get for tired for complain, although them don't begin say we glad. When I joke down the jokes.
Now welcome back once again to Salon for.
Una no can play to a hungry man. A hungry man is a hungry man. Now the same boy in talk say in 6 months he dey fix the economy. Let's see no more. Now the same man come back and give back talk. Una know say una get all the solution, but we not understand any longer. Una been say una get this, it's easy. Una mentally advanced. Where all the bookman them way una been the talk say ready for the dance. I remember the talk where the party the talk say only the fish a big finance. Where all the idea them we go make we live like family. Where the rest una the plan. The seed no dey grow, na shataban. Una not tell we but una degree. Una show we if una sabi. Sility not dey na hospital. Till then they be about. Una not tell we but una degree. Show
welcome,
una sabi.
Mr. Aliyu Kamara. Welcome. Welcome, Madam Abibatu Kamara. And the goals are left of Mr. Patrick B. Welcome. Mr. Dowsing Kroma again. Welcome. Mr. Abdullah Jallo. Welcome. Mr. Iskanu, I see you in the house. Welcome, sir. Mr. Makalo or Madam Makalo, and I welcome. Mr. N. Nippy, welcome.
From what I know, the government
Mr. Benjamin A, welcome. Madam Josephine Mbete, welcome, darling. Mr. Abubakar, welcome. Madam Mata Sise, welcome. The wonderful Mr. Mamadou B, welcome in the house. Australia in the house. Mr. Alhaji and Mariama Kano, welcome to you both. Doughty Quarantine. Mr. Umar Jallo, welcome. Mr. P-Man in the house, welcome, sir. If you get time for join me later, you're welcome to do so, okay? Madam Lulu, Jackie, B. Kamara, welcome. Mr. P-Man, let me know, okay? I will send you the code.
Wetin the party do? The fine power now the lock and put man. Wetin do the soldier man?
Mr. Lawrence Fox in the house, welcome, sir.
For the government to carry after hours. When the discipline talk, man them don't begin they go work anyhow. When the discipline talk, some man they do them work, then they eat money no more. When the discipline talk, they just they bill no more. But all and they back the man we say I'm all justice. They begin giving, we back and they back. When would I begin with? Then just they go, and then they feel themselves. Then people they suffer,
and then they feel themselves. Madam Isabella, welcome, madam.
Them just they go.
Mr. Sam Campbell, welcome, sir.
Say them they can walk. You must see it too. We they wait no more. We are out in they go. Same thing no more. This now they go begin like a COVID.
They go begin like a COVID though.
Bump no more the country na same old same people they suffer. Anyone wake come on some weed they don't say we not coconut. Anyone wake come on some weed they don't say we not coconut. The man they don't know say we dey go up the down with coconut head. They not put me inside the ones where they beat we dey dance coconut head. All them sharp sharp bubble entity, everybody dancing coconut head. Sharp sharp bubble entity, steady they dance to the coconut head. It's a hustle, it's a hustle. Yes, so it is a hustle. Every day na the ghetto na hustle.
Indeed, it's a hustle for the love Mama Salon. Too much on the plate. With a start first, Madam Aminata Kabo, welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Humble. With a start with the leader and chairman of the ADP political party, in health updates. I want to give a detailed update on in health. Some I refuse for, even though I get the okay, I refuse for GAN to the public. I just not go into the detail, but I refuse to give some of it, even though I'm given 100% okay to do so. Mr. Mo D, welcome, sir. Mr. Mohamed Bassi Tarali, welcome. Mr. Saidu Timbo, welcome, sir. Welcome. Any of you want miss where they start today, and I forgive me, I go try for acknowledging I seen how they come through. So like I say, I want to start first with the leader and chairman of the ADP political party, Madam Josephine Mbete. Thank you for your kind words, darling. And so are you. Thank you so much, madam. I'm humble. Thank you. Mr. Chernoba, welcome. So like I say, I get 100% rights to this information and permission. And just like I can say, I can very slow for come here because I know I'm mislead. My goal is to never mislead Sierra Leonean or for come and give information we're not accurate or for take information that is not given to me, especially when it comes to somebody in health and in private life. It's the reason why I decide to say Belgium in the house. Mr. Cabo, welcome, sir. Thank you. Like I say, when it comes to somebody in health, then that's why I would say I call when it comes to confidentiality. In a way, I believe say some of in a way go down exposed to the medical field, and I know it's in a patient confidentiality. So like I say, I take that I say with humility, and I speak with Mr. Sexy. Like, welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, it's an information, like I say, is given to me and permission given to me, and I make a speak on it. So having said that, but I at the same time, some of other things them they hold back. They hold back reason best known to me, even though the permission is given to me, and then we they still look forward to other steps then where the government they take and this man in make. The second part is that I want to give kudos and congratulations to Ratty Of Soja team, and I will give the detail as to why I say that, yeah. And then the last one where with the left part, now the Salon Police versus the Forest Ranger. Yeah, I mean, I think say most of you are going to already see the critical events that will unfold now with beloved Mama Salon, and one of our responsibility as Sierra Leonean, like he always says, that the responsibility of Sierra Leone does not only lies in the hands of the government. We also get our own responsibility. We also get the responsibility for promoting national cohesion. We also get the responsibility for also speak truth to power, for also call things by the name, whether I do not care who is in governance, whether it's APC, SLPP, C4C, NGC, but the truth go set we free, and it go help we for promote anything where they bring we back or where they undermine with peace and stability. So now we start first with Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba Mansary, when the leader and chairman of the ADP political party. The other day I've been coming giving us some detailed message. I want to go back again and give her back again, step by step, some of the things that I may have I'm humble again, Mr. Sheku Sila. Thank you so much, sir. Again, now go back again. I go reverse past some of the things them. For some of you, we might have missed it. So before Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba Mansary go collapse na court, if we don't get some diagnose from the physician way bingo siam in condition be in critical semi-critical I go call them. You understand? There was concerns we be don't raise by the physicians then way bingo siam. I get the two names, but I'm gonna decide to hold off on those physicians their name, then do the right thing. as they're supposed to do as doctors, then make the recommendation. And the other part is that we, young government, or whoever is in charge, for say power from above or whatever the case may be, we decide say they go infringe on in human rights, then that's where the problem come in place. Like I say, regardless of which allegation somebody they under, or which crime somebody they don't put in a head, say this was, so they don't pronounce and say okay, he or she is guilty, still yet not give anybody the okay for say for them refuse them medical, and see now they see me well, or now they hear me well, because they see some stuff with the internet. I just want to make sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Korma. Thousand Korma, thanks for your kind words. Yeah, so like I said, the doctor them, they're not to be blamed here. They went in, they deliver, then give what they're supposed to give, which is the medical recommendation based on them findings. Okay, during that time, for in our way know how, I mean, in the importance of maintaining a stable blood pressure. When you hear the word 170 over 120, or 160 over 100, or 140 over 100, you know, saying a critical reading that, you know, when it comes to diastolic or the systolic, you know, say that they very critical. It can even lead somebody to stroke. Yeah, thank you so much, Madam Aminata. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, because when they see something at the screen, I just want to make sure saying that they hear me. Yeah, so in condition was critical at that point. Okay, prior to him going there, and not been get get concerned about some of these things where it go end up with now while it behind bar or incarcerated. Yeah, so that was one thing, and I want to go back again, forgive the specific dates, so that way I not go miss anything. I see if I write them down. When was this? Okay, October 16 of 2020. Now that time the doctors them, two doctors, then give orders of waiting this man need. Yeah, then give the recommendation, say this man is not well. This not so obviously the cow then can say how you call well, obviously certain things them in the case of your blood pressure, there's no way you go from sick pada one day. If your blood pressure is at 170 over 120, or 170 over 120, or 160 over 100, you know, obviously something they go inside your body where they tell you say something is not right. So this now all before it go pass out in a court. Yeah, so like I've been also telling her at that time, they may prescribe some medication for and then medication, and they, unfortunately, the one where they bring come back to the manufacturing date on those medication was June of 2017. Yeah, Madam Zainab Sanko Bangura, welcome, Madam, welcome. Thank you for your kind words. The manufacturing date was again June 2017, yeah, and then the dates where they then give them prescription, and they was how you call them, October 16 of 2020. So obviously the prescription they don't expired, so na expired medication them again. Okay, after the 16th, the 19th, it be appear na court. Yeah, that was the time where unfortunately we know say it pass out again. Like I say, certain details them, and then they go into it. If even some of you I would already out there, I'm just gonna decide to hold on to it. Mr. Sheikh Abdullah Kamar, welcome, sir. I'm gonna decide to hold on to those again. Like I say, I get 100% okay to speak on it, but I'm gonna hold on to it. May we move forward, yeah. I go some of the medical terminology what I go use. I go try for breaking down too, so that we will get better understanding. Yeah. So, and I don't understand, say the blood pressure being very, very high, which I be don't already break down to now. Also, now fast forward a little bit. So now we just say now, it don't faint. Mr. Benjamin A, welcome. Thanks for your kind words. They don't faint now, they don't pass out na court. They don't rush into the hospital. And again, I decided not to mention the specific of the hospital where it is. Some of you don't know already. Maybe it might be out there, but I'm going to refuse. I decide to not to mention the hospital and take them back there again. The day Wabin gets that emergency topic on it, at that time, they not been get any physical prescription, written prescription at that time for say, then they request that he gets this testing done, X testing done, no. But after that show, thank God, then go ahead and write the prescription. Madam Matilda, welcome there, welcome. Thank you, madam. So anyhow, so let me now kind of like share with you some of the recommendation from the doctor. Again, I they hold up to some of the diagnose them. Even though I get the rights for DOAM, I they hold on to it for now. I still await. We still await. We continue to observe how this all they play in terms of with government. If then they go ahead and continue for getting right, for go do these testing them where they don't write for this man while he did now on the medical doctor's care. Now the hospital, the ex-hospital where me refuse for say the name, similarly to that of prior to him coming to the court, where they don't get some recommendation where they refuse medical for now he go get a medical way is supposed to get. So now again we they continue for look. But some of the recommendations so far, yeah. Then this the doctors say for now it gets one, and I should say now familiar with the word X-ray. X-ray where basically it then will view the heart, the lung, the blood vessel, the airway, and the bones of in chest and in spine. It will also reveal if there's any fluid in or around in lungs or surrounding in lungs. That's one of the recommendation. Then get another one then called lumboscoral spine X-ray. So basically, where it then therefore take a picture of in smaller bones in the lower part of his spine, which basically this area is connected with in spine and in pelvic. Okay, obviously there's so many underlying question as to why. Then they're given the obvious of what they go through in terms of in current medical concern. I will also say that the physician may request some abdomen testing, not just a stomach testing. Then gets the medical terminology for it, but not put in the layman term, where obviously again it has to do something surrounding that. It gets something where then get for do one test having to do with for net and rule out say indeed the in anyway I want to hold on to that, even though instead again I get permission, I want to hold on to it. So there's a series of major tests them where they don't prescribe at this moment, where a need for get them outside of USA a day at the moment, and with the hope that they will get that permission, because everybody have the right to leave while they go through the process of whether he's guilty or not guilty. So again, this is not about him being a victim or not being a victim, but rather about his right to medical care. So like I say, so far from the time where they begin getting the medication we need in terms of forgets at least in blood pressure stable, they don't see some amount of improvement, but again the final conclusion will come the next couple days. Again, I've just left and so without giving too much detail, regardless or despite the fact of me having all that permission and having authentic evidence in my possession on waiting at the findings or what is it that he's going through. Hello, Mr. Owan Kasu. Yeah, I think I speak on that before you they come. A lot of things and where it come and gets this BN in new diagnosed them. It was not a pre-existing diagnose prior to this unfortunate things. There's so many things I refuse to speak on, despite the fact that I love my privacy, regardless of the fact that I can't hear. So are they facing it every day? I respect people's privacy, even though I'm given the okay. But like I say, I refuse to speak on it. But we get for pray for him. It's still in critical condition. It's really in critical condition. So we pray and hope that this will be another defining moment, whether he's going to be given his right to get all the necessary tests and make sure say get well for stand whatever trial or answer any questions we need for answer. But the truth, the facts remain that he need for gets then testing done. He need for gets fear health how you call health medical intervention like any like you and I. And the other thing is that there's a lot of folks them way then will be in the category of being is immediate where then still they refuse them pass for them then go see them. So then they back again. It's another critical concern. We they hope that all that's going to change in the upcoming days. And Sierra Leoneans are they encourage we all, like I say, I get 100% permission for speak on it. I was even encouraged to speak on it and give everything on the open, but I choose not to. Because just like I respect my own privacy, if God forbid any of me family member or whatever then in that condition or in that situation, I would love for them and do the same for me family members them as well. Yeah, and I want to encourage we as Sierra Leoneans that I can always say no, we'll be very slow to conclude, and then secondly, now we not just find joy in trying to disseminate sensitive information having to do with somebody in privacy or in health. If even it give the okay before all this unfold, before they even invite time, like I say, I was one of the individual before it decides where it been tell me initially say, well, let's hold off on any interviews for now. When the need come, I will let you know. Before that was prior to him deciding to respond to other interview, and audio way he make is sent out to me personally. At that time, I refused for sharing. Because I can always look at the bigger picture. So please, guys, now we just now be sensitive, now be mindful of things that would disseminate, and I'll just continue for pray for him. He's our brother regardless. And the way I look at it, I love fairness in anything. I love anything for be a fair play, because if you hold one accountable, you allege because he's not guilty yet. I believe say everybody for be held accountable or go follow the due process, given the obvious of who they agree, but then why just this one individual? So Mr. Wanka, so for answer your question, yeah, most of this I'll guarantee you that 99% of this condition you know been getting prior to this unfortunate incident. No, not at all. Not at all. Especially the severe blood pressure. That's all I go disclose in terms of how severe the blood pressure reading is at the moment. And I thank you. And again, I'll continue for pray. Now, I want to come to we other brother when I Mr. Okay, mother has turned our country into a time bomb. Yeah, when I Mr. Ratty of Soja team. I believe say we would decide for use we voice in the right way for speak truth to power, for remind we each we self on we responsibility as Sierra Leonean, for remind we self for discourage any division, for remind we self say they are bad, let's use the word bad politician, we at any cost they can use we as tools just forget their own get to the destination. Now we continue for do that, because I do believe that if even Ratty not call me personally or whatever the case may be, he's part of this platform as well, and then they listen. I'm so proud of him. The reason why I say so, I come across a beautiful song where Ratty just puts away. I go play for we in a little bit. As a matter of fact, maybe I should play that and then come back again. Now we expand on some of the lyrics now that wonderful tune there. We they come right back.
It's Cloud Divers, baby.
Sur Ratty Of Soja team, the peace preacher.
Benz on the beat.
Now peace rewind. We don't want divide now, yeah. I said violence, it don't make sense. We all now one as alone. Let you brother, kill your brother, all a nonsense. Me party no put we be no violence, it don't make sense. So we just get one way alone. Let you brother, kill your brother, all a nonsense. So
Now peace we want, oh. Make we no bring divide, oh. We want for sleep with Colado. Body left for the fence. Now peace we want, oh. Make we no bring divide, oh. We want for sleep with Colado. Body left for the fence. Left for the past and it make sense. So me violence, it no make sense. All the grudge and the itch, it baseless. Alone now we own, let we walk find greatness. We all know one people. Let we land for they live life peaceful. No matter the happy for they mean good. Land up to love for salon who for mean good. But what a man so no greed, let them use you. Think twice, don't allow, let them fool you. When you see trouble, love for push. Let we never make like the dog and the push. You don't want any war again. We need peace, unity, freedom, and justice. If Salon say all man go profit. But if it well now we are now we go losses.
violence, it don't make sense. So we all now one as alone. Let you brother, kill your brother, all a nonsense. Me party no put we be no violence, it don't make sense. So we just get one way alone. Let you brother, kill your brother, all a nonsense. So
now peace we want, oh. Make we no bring divide, oh. We want for sleep with Colado. Body left for the fence. Now peace we want, oh. Make we no bring divide, oh. We want for sleep with Colado. Body left for the fence.
And I welcome back. I do believe saying I all go agree with me that that's a refreshing tune, uplifting tune, a tune where they say that like I say, this platform, I do not care which political party you belong. I do believe that again, anybody at any time can decide for repent and decide for live a better life. In my heart, I believe say this young man not a bad person, but again, when they do not have people like you and I, where they sit on there for remind them of their responsibility or remind them say they are better than that, then for rise above that, go into constituency 110 go cause any mayhem or the instability, then of course then maybe then they do things where it be say not necessarily beneficial for themselves or for Sierra Leone as a whole. So I want to say again, congratulations to you, Mr. Ratty of Soja team. I believe say this is not a beautiful beginning, and I just want to take this opportunity again and remind you and advise you that it's not too late. Thank you for a bold step. The words just is so touching. That peace we want. We no want no we want go sleep with cold hearts. We no need for the fates we serve. Just beautiful, no need for the violence. So what me go advise you, sir, like I tell you again at this platform, if you are not being asked as part of the entourage for going to Dubai, for going to Singapore, for go around the world, whatever the case may be, then obviously it's a time for you to sit down, you rethink, say I'm valuable, I can be whatever I want to be. You can even be the next president if you decide to do so. But that can only happen if you decide for refrain from any violence. Then nobody not call you say what you don't want to bandao. And by the way, say the constituency 110 re-election, they come back again December 12. They might need you. So now is the time. And the last time where I bring that topic, you get people like the man where they call himself Hot Goose, where go back again and send you money, say, and he give you the impression, say, care for you. So one way of him caring for you, now he send back for you, if now 1,000 or 500 or whatever the case may be, now make sure, say, you begin for the take class, whether na IPAM or na FBC, for now you better yourself, and now also send money for you. Now you get transportation where you go get a small vehicle, like now $1,000 vehicle safe. Then that you go say then love you, then care for you, and then also now it do wardrobe shopping for you. So these are all positive. But if not $50, say for go slap you company when at APC or NGC C4C, where now they share the same political party for you, do you beg not do that, because it's about you. Again, even me when they talk now, so if me tell you say go slap somebody na constituency 110, then ask me first for now, send me on picking them, then they part of the thing. If any of them politicians they are so, they're not allowing them picking for them joining at the battle, at the battlefield, or for go cause trouble, then please do not do it. Please, the step we don't take, I think, say a good step for, and this all apply to all political party across board. Now we take salon, we respect salon. Now we get for mixed salon. No, them politicians they are so they not ever last forever. SLPP will not last here forever. APC will come back. This will be an argument for another day. The way how salon is designed is either SLPP or APC. You understand? Regardless of waiting, people then go say other political party then go come, and other political party they be don't come before all this. But at the end of the day, waiting Sarah and the gear towards that is two party. So again, these two party can be the joy or can be the headache of the country. So you being the current member of the current administration, make sure say you continue for be friend with your brothers and sisters at the main opposition. At the end of the day, the green, white, and blue a bigger pass any of them political party day. So kudos to you, congratulations to you, and I hope that nobody not go influence you for do otherwise. If you hear today, the deputy minister of internal affair, they preach and they pray. Well, I believe say then they all now an example for say yourself, it's okay for now you repent, for now you ask God for forgiveness, whatever mistake you don't make. When maybe me or the next people then I ask on this platform may not necessarily know the detail, but you with your conscience and God will make we So now moving forward, ask for forgiveness, pray for yourself, repent, and then move forward. Do better. If you're not able to go FBC, like I say, if not a PAM now or any other trade now, if you're not able to go school safe, tell and say, Mr. Gentle, okay, I do believe so you like me, but the way you go plan, where you go show me so you really like me. Now I be don't sacrifice myself in so many things, given the obvious of as per evidence of waiting your submission was on that video, now authentic evidence, you understand? So now you go tell and say, well, the only thing now when me they ask of inner, if you're not able to give me that 10,000 or 5,000, make all man at the political party put, whether they put $50 now or $100 now, let them get down for you. If school not the rights, let them make for you trade. Whatever that trade is, if not PZ, you go sell now, St. John now, or whatever the case may be, but at least then they empower you. And you self go one big family someday. You go one get UF, you picking them or whatever the case may be. You know go and live this life forever. You picking and come meet you param. Then now too they go na junction, they go and pass and chook people there or slap there or go destroy ballot box. No. You better than that, So again, this platform we not only they do constructive criticism, where they celebrate beautiful things like that. So many go say, oh, we're not no. We're not to alter now just the way you mistake. We talk about it here, you understand? And again, like I say, a pity now, that video there was very sad, unfortunate, given the obvious of what I'd say in terms of in a submission So now, in a self ask now for waiting go benefiting this world and the hereafter, which is when they empower in a go be productive citizen, now will be love nation, and then I go say now well. Okay, then you say where you go now, our job I wouldn't see you now, and then go give you pots for was not to so. So now I believe say the next time we then see you based on how you they behave, they will say okay, we're not gonna not gonna the state house. I'll get one small office there for you. Elect now for go shred paper safe. Then they better than for say go na constituency 110 go choke somebody, go slap somebody. Don't be part of that. Don't. You know, if they insist and say no problem, get Saidu Sanko, all of the picking the net and count with then I go agree on that. If they're not willing to do that, then don't do it. That's Namio waiting safe on that. When they come right back now, we'll take a quick break. Then we'll go start with the saga of this the police them and the how you call them forest rangers. As a matter of fact, maybe now start 1 or 2 video with that, and then we'll come right back with this saga. Yeah. And I welcome once again.
It's enough, it's enough.
Waiting.
As the pastor one, I said that the Bugokos, government send it for Bugokos. Now say, we say the first one that cannot be the kind of house and not be the ticket we saw. They meet me, my mother was now or shadows. I first them begin. They pull him, mammy, na do then two. The mammy tin up nickel like mama bonam. They pull another. They say the mammy tin up another. Now the Bugokri Bafa. We said they make the wash and then Bugokri Bafa day. The mammy not get nothing what you well step line with. Now the mommy says, so I can't keep minicare line. He said, but you know bad shoe. Now they all go up the pandem. Now they only the pickers, now they only the deaf, now they only shovel, they shovel the place, they the scissors, now they claim, they church the pan body them. Now they say, we get tear gas, slow send them.
Just from down below, come down below, and I can do my family. You understand? When I come down my family, you go ask people. My brother, me there because he started beside me, my brother. My brother just take me say, go and put my food. You understand? And they are now there, and they can be brother. Okay, what's happening? They say they can't go to, they can't chat. People are unnecessary one. Damage people, stone people, count neck. As all the Bible says in the count. Who can say no? And the people in there inside now, so na rebel, not to forest, rebel. So we want to send a rebel. We want to, because a rebel and so we follow. Because if the government send it, government not sending to go do something as a professional way. If you go to go do a job, government job, you go do it professionally. But you don't go and mix something, big sound necessary. What's it? That make people and big sound stone and take that cheaper poetry. So what are they? I don't know the rebel. Only rebel and the DFC.
Talk to everybody, make them exercise restraint. The police and the public, therefore able for work together. But if Satan don't come in there, we get for exercise restraint so that we go find out who side the problem come out, we address them. Now that point there. Government, na police, NPAAA, na government. Meaning the police and NPAAA, then they work for one person. The person is Papa government. So if any discord come between them, my business as the police boss is to handle the situation in a way where it will create the fine balance for let governance go ahead on hindrance. It's about security for let we get now we country. Anything where the engineer break down in law and security, we offer say to no. No. Because we want to progress as a nation, as a country, as a people. Therefore, I advise everybody, I assure the public that an independent body, police, will investigate this matter and they will do it professionally, that whoever might have caused the problem will be identified and will be dealt with according to law. Once again, thank you for exercising restraint. Thank you for taking me from my busy schedule. Thank you for listening to me. So let's be patient and rest assured, everybody go about your normal business, yeah? It will be okay. Thank you very much.
Ansul and be the can go, so they don't care Ansul go. They don't care Ansul go. They don't care Ansul go. But I have to come with for they can give Ansul. They don't care Ansul go. Where Ansul?
Live.
Hello? Yeah. The same forest garden with another neutral. Yeah, I'm
Forest guard. It's a low police and soldier and all on. Yeah.
Be the can go, so they don't care Ansul go. They don't care Ansul go. They don't care Ansul go. But I have to come with for they can give Ansul. They don't care Ansul go. Where Ansul?
And I welcome back, and it's what they say, what they try for back her up with authentic evidence them. Like how then go say this now eyewitness news, and in the sense that the eyewitness then did it, and with authentic evidence then we just share with Tina. I don't know, Ina, they see me? Okay, I believe so. Cannot be the same.
And I welcome back, and I
Oh,
welcome
sorry
back,
for the
and it's what they
backlash.
say what they try for.
Yeah, so few things and now we go together, yeah. So I know many go look at the IG and obviously cast blame on them, yeah. Given the obvious that of the nature of imposition and hello, Madam Anne-Marie D. Welcome, Madam. Welcome. Madam Yvonne William, welcome. Mr. Ibrahim Kabir, welcome. So now we go to this step by step, yeah. Any of you know what I missed there, and forgive me, yeah. Now we'll go step by step. Like I say, in terms of the IG, the normal reaction from anybody will be wherein we go just blame and right away. Like I say, me don't do my own backup investigation about this man. The unfortunate part is that, let me be frank and to the point, the person who will go hold responsible now is Excellency President Bill. Because everything what they happen at Salon now, unfortunately, people are put in position just for hold on to the name, or for say somebody don't occupy that position, but they are not really the one leading. What do I mean by that? Any decision where they want to make, it get for come from the above, whether na the pana power now or the mamina power. That is the fact of the day in a salon now, unfortunately. So now we'll be very slow for say with the judge IG Sovula. This man from me, like I say, me instinct that they ever lie. I not believe say he's bad person at all. I don't believe say he happy with certain things the way they go on at that country. It is obvious. But at the end of the day, I am telling you this, and I'm saying it with authority based on my findings and folks that have asked and do me self in my own lie investigation. Mr. Sofula is not able to make decision where it will be beneficial to a country or to a nation as a whole, because at the end of the day, whatever decision you want to make, you got to give check and balance with the pana power. So again, everything where they happen in that country now go right back to the president. I said it with authority, because if he dare to do anything else when not please His Excellency, of course he go there in hot water. And I don't see in the example where it been speak even at that audio or that where it engage with the then president, where it try for gear in respect, it talk fine or whatever the case may be. Later on and go put pressure around, we'll get a second one with surface or whatever the case may be. People were angry because he was calm and cool and collective and professional with the then president. Many people were not happy with that. Where is Sierra Leone heading to? So in a knowing of vex by IG Sofula, now we vex and bring with concern to the pana power. We don't see video in the past where don't say ain't not get for make jiggy jaga, but the supporters they not get for stay calm. A rather unfortunate statement from we head of state. So everything where happened there, if even at the let's say the first lady they advised I'm not gonna blame her on this, because when you're in the position to lead, you lead a country, not a club or a country. You guess it comes a time where you just say, well, darling, thank you so much for the advice, but honey, I get for do waiting go promote national cohesion. You understand? Wherein me, on the other hand, I believe that if me husband the lead, now me go they make sure say I put that cold water where if even you want vex, now you for able for do things for now it get towards a positive response or positive decision where it be say go be beneficial to everybody and all man will get peace. So please, Sierra Leonean, understand that not vex for them one day so we all them position them. No use bad word for them. The problem is we sitting president. Every decision where they make in that country, I blame Mr. President. If you want to make anything stop today, it will stop. Then people are so them forest rangers they are so now say okay now good thing for provide job for the youth them gets them engaged make them become productive citizen. But when you're doing so you're doing it for a right cause, you understand, wherein you get them man and then young man they are so in uniform for let them go if not the forest let them go working at the forest or let them go na the park then and clean the park them then go they engage other young youths then say okay this na then job here then go we na the fake policeman then so we they able for land for become the real policeman in the future. But when you see then they challenge the policeman them what's he make them need how you call a weapon and they go they look what's in that woman saying they're gonna them pan body that now remember back again these people they don't get big time swear for now you go then people they are so they don't already live below poverty level if given the obvious of look at the pan body host but they accept saying that so God wants them they accept. Then they manage them pan body. They back in. I go back. They go back in. And I go destroy the pan body. The woman say the woman been a give submission where he say in mama come on a bathroom. Then go then disgrace the mommy. The how you call and break the buffer. Why all that for? And up till this blessed day, if I'm wrong and prove me right, I don't say about tomorrow. We not hear anything from a president where it be say they condemn this behavior. That is so wrong for them and challenge with man and woman them in uniform. Look at the woman they when they talk in the background. They are so traumatized. Then they even holla say they don't care if somebody go. But would they give them that kind of energy they for them feel empowered and bolded for say, okay, we are gonna do this, we are gonna destroy, and nothing is gonna come out of it. If for presidents if for presidents encourage them in the sense what is directly or indirectly, because if he was not happy with this, if I don't come, you don't make an emergency press statement condemning the acts and hold each one of them accountable for what they do. How can you hold them accountable? Just like where an opposition, they even waka doing their own time for rally, then go then get out and then go put it in a tight corner. So then people they are so now they don't go then go destroy. Why then for go free? It's a very sad day for our nation. So many Sierra Leoneans they ask say, waiting about the intention behind them forest ranger they are so. What is really the intention behind them? That is a very disturbing picture for them go get the audacity and the mind for them challenge the one that way. Then are the real policeman them or police officer them. So please, Sierra Leone, they encourage. We know, please, no, we know hate. IG Sofula, and then the only thing on my way now, I believe, said this gonna be a wake up call for the true man and woman them in uniform them where they don't take oath for save lives and property and serve Sierra Leonean. Not to president, but Sierra Leone as a whole. I hope say they don't land that if they tell and say go shoot, they're not gonna do that. When they get a call and they can't put the number 2 if anybody want call. Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Kindly identify yourself. Who say they call from and what's in your name? Good day, Mr. Jeffrey. Welcome, sir. Yeah, welcome, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm Lawrence Fox. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. You're clear.
Clear?
Yeah, welcome.
I'm Lawrence Fox. I call from London. Salon.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
And the vex my back with it.
Yeah, one second, sir. Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba, welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome. Huh? Say that again, sir.
And the vex by because you want something to blame the IG.
Okay.
The IG should be a professional police officer.
Okay.
The people that were involved in the crime should be arrested, arraigned before a judge. We arrest them, arraigned before a judge, and face the full penalty of the law. Forest guards are not supposed to be in the city. They're supposed to be in the forest. So obviously, my mother be responsible.
Okay. So now answer you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. No problem.
You get yourself untwisted.
Yeah.
You get yourself untwisted. Wait, left the job, resign and get out. Simple.
Yes, sir. Well, great.
Excuse me, madam, be one square peg in round holes. People that you can control. People don't get integrity. People don't get pedigree. When you look at Anes Kuma people want people away the challenger.
Yeah.
Because if you come out where they protect Anes Kuma to the someone property. It vexed for them for almost Janjalo. They had a conflict. That's how leadership is. We disagree to agree or make the country go before. Okay. Manabio wants somebody when a school are pegging one holes. So the IG are not sorry for nothing.
Okay, so now coming, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yes. Yes. So I respect your input, and you know, say we all voice matter on this platform. So the reason why I say that it's not easy. Obviously, instead don't take time, instead don't take years. Now that obviously in that position that you understand, and it's rather unfortunate the way how Africa as a whole how we do things, yeah. But waiting, like I say, me self do my own findings them where I not go on, like I say, I not go into the detail, and I not go say that the IG not a bad person. He's not. I believe saying a person where you not go be happy with things the way they go on. You understand? Given the obvious of waiting me find out, like I say, I not go and say anything in detail. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if anybody, if you want even go, if you want go safe na restroom, you get for go ask the president, and the president get for tell and say no or yes, you understand me, then it become critical. I understand your point again for say, if you feel frustrated to the point that it feels say you're not able for execute the assigned position given to him, then maybe the right thing to do now for gracefully bow out.
No, excuse me, I got you the both parts. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
The point there is if you're not given a free hand to do your job,
correct,
as a professional, because IG a professional job,
yeah,
devoid of politics,
yeah,
because you're there to protect lives and property.
Absolutely.
If you don't protect the lives and property, you get out. Look, Austin Johnny, they give order. Austin Johnny, you cannot arrest Austin Johnny. It's a disgrace. That means some people in lives not safe under this IG and we mean some people in life not safe under this SLPT in hand.
So let me say,
people for protest, remember that you go and go now. That point they make.
Yes, sir. So that's why again. Yeah.
People houses. Governments cannot build houses for people. In London, the government can build houses for people. In America, in Europe,
yeah.
In some country, community government they build like okay, not talk about London. Don't talk about Africa.
Yeah.
This guy with an Utsi and Tutsi. They build houses for people. They don't turn villages into towns and cities.
Yeah.
They build houses for people there.
Yeah.
They don't build houses for people. They go book them body back with the manage.
Yeah.
Is the government dumb? Is that government crazy?
Yeah.
Then you go send forest guard. Then forest guard. Listen. Excuse me. The picking will get mine for can slap you. If I'm not telling them, slap you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the IG and twisted, resign. Get out. If you know you cannot do the job, get out. And the father they want JJ Safawina people the way they use. They want the Chief Justice way puts the way they use. They want Momo Justice the way they use. And that kind of people that they want. And that kind of society, not the kind of society we want.
Yeah.
That's the kind of society we want. We want a society in which they have to stand up. People that stand up against authoritarianism, people that stand up against totalitarianism, people that stand up against dictatorship.
Absolutely. But now we again.
Presidents are afraid say, if I go tell Fox say ABCDE, and I'm not case.
Yeah.
I want the Reginald Film and kind when you look at them face and tell them, see, woman not guilty, he's not guilty.
Yeah. So like
Reginald Film, you know Reginald Film?
Yes. So I think say
you look at it.
Yes. There. One thing where we both agree on is the fact that how you call if we be able to make decision, or if is that what we're saying? No, sorry. Well, that's not what we agree on. We agree on the fact that every decision that is being made is coming from the above. You understand? We're not the president.
So
yeah.
I agree that.
No, give me 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah. My point is, it's unfortunate that anything where, like I say, because of my own findings, yeah, and I say that with authority, IG, and it's not like I'm defending him, but I'm just trying to be fair, and based on what I find, is that not a bad person, he want to do right by Salone and Sierra Leonean, but because of the order from above, you understand, now he make it behave in that manner. He's there as in the title, but who actually make every decision You understand? Now the how you call yeah, Miss Madam, yes, take exactly. You say puppets, yes. So it's like you giving me an assignment, but then at the same time you they micromanage, lack for of better term. You understand? So now that's now that what they miss him. Yes, yes.
I know.
You
So
know
the point
you.
that they make here is
Yes.
he's a bad person, and they put on situation that he's a bad person because if he allow himself to be micromanaged, if he allow himself to be micromanaged, what that mean?
Yeah.
That means he carry in micromanaged person in wickedness. You support a micromanaged person in wickedness.
Yes.
So move out and resign, get a job. So I don't want this job. Get out. I don't
Yeah,
want
I don't think say the word wicked go be appropriate. I not think the word wicked will be appropriate for in the IG. Again, me they cast no 1 second. Me they cast all the blame back again to the head. When you're a leader, you for make sure say everything they go on in the interest of the masses. You for make sure say you promote national cohesion. You for make sure say you speak against whatever it is that is not going right. In the case of this example, what happened, the president for them make an emergency broadcast wherein press statement wherein it condemn the behavior, it stand with the man and woman them in uniform and stand against the action of the forest ranger. And also, obviously, if you want to empower them as youth, if I don't give them the job description and the limitation, I not believe say them get that power they for go in and challenge the one the way they how you call it, let's say if it was the main opposition political party members then behave that way, it was a different thing we they talk about. You understand me? And some of these parties and people where don't decide for Kanaya, so don't begin with the attack. We are gonna handle you guys accordingly, okay? Because what you guys are doing, now they destroy a nation because you don't want to speak truth to power. You're not gonna see such a mess for people as in the category of so-called ranger, forest ranger. Then they go and challenge people that with man and woman them with gun. Then you want to sit down and we not talk. We are gonna speak for make sure say we not ever go back to 1991 and waiting with that nation they face. Some of you guys are sitting in the diaspora and they enjoy the hot heat during winter time, and they enjoy the AC during summertime. You understand? Hence the reason why you guys don't care, or in the categories of don't give a damn about waiting you other people then they suffer na Sierra Leone. So we are gonna speak truth to power. It doesn't matter which political party they in governance, we are gonna speak truth to power. This type of nonsense need for stop. You understand? So Mr. Lawrence, I don't know if you want to join me. If you do, then I will send you the code for now you come in, sir.
Yeah, send me code.
I will send it to you shortly, sir. All right, no problem. No problem. So that way I'm not going to hold it too long. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll send in a little bit. Yeah, now I read some of the comments, and I don't send the guys, sorry. I hope saying that they still see me. Please let me know. Perfect. Guys, I don't send the numbers them, and I feel free for call, yeah. And Madam Catherine, if you want to join, please let me know so I will send you the code. Madam Kunku, welcome, madam, welcome. What is going on here? Okay, so now read some of the comments them, yeah. So that way in a safe, we're gonna read some of in a voice. I know say Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba. The first comment where you be making say they are formed to protect government land and no-go area. Okay, so, and I think say you been say something about Sierra Leoneans are being lawless. You say Salon people are not law abiding. That is the problem we're having here. Okay, so I think say if we say that, it will be more of like generalizing. You understand? So we want to point out the one that where they cause the mayhem, where they fall under the category of being law-abiding citizen. We want to make sure say we pull them outside of the good bunches them, and we try for hold them accountable. So these people then where, like how you say, then set them up for let them be like basically complement the man and woman them in uniform. So if that's the case, then they're not supposed for challenge the man and woman them in uniform. If they're also designed to protect how you call them the Sierra Leoneans them, then they're not gonna go broke bafa. You they get me? So this is all part of going back to the drawing board and see where they go wrong. Was it specific instruction given to them? Mr. Edward, I don't send the number. I will repeat them back in a little bit. Yeah. Was it specific instruction given to them, and what was that instruction? You understand? If it wasn't clear to them, then how can they re-echo or redirect them as to how they for behave, as to the fact that they don't need any weapon, because everybody, most people, Sierra Leone and Uleka, will talk to the wonderful journalist Mr. Ojukoto Macaulay yesterday, where they talk about the trauma where many Sierra Leoneans then face from the war, and some of them are still left to be traumatized. You understand? Given the obvious of we country, we not get that continuous counseling as to maybe other part of the world. So all them things then they so if people that don't go through that war trauma, then they see people that like that, they can't jam them bafa, broke, that mami in a bathroom, they go disgrace some, all those type of thing. All that they can trigger some type of trauma again for them then recollect some of the unfortunate incidents the way they don't experience. I don't know if it makes sense to if it makes sense to you, Mr. Brimer, but thank you for your inputs, and if you do want to contribute more, please feel free to do so. Mr. Edwards, again, put this number back again one more time for you. Now you feel free for call. And then Madam Matsu Bundu, welcome, Madam. It's so sad for our people, indeed. Okay, so I don't put the number back. Now try for pin and foina. Madam Naomi Conte, Mada don't have any feeling for no Sierra Leone people, and the AIG is not a man of experience in his job. He must step down. Okay, well, maybe that could be part of the solution process as well, for now step down. But then at the end of the day, if even a step down, the question we want to ask yourself, the next person would then go assigned to that position, would he be given the 100% opportunity for now to make decision them where it be say go be beneficial to Sierra Leoneans without being muzzled or without being treated like a puppet? That's the question. So it does not matter how many IG then go assigned to that position, whether it's 20 IG later, 10 IG later, but if they're not given the opportunity for them to make good decision where go be beneficial or promote national cohesion, then I believe say it will just be again another fruitless endeavor type of thing, you know. Okay, Mr. Alusain Jallo, welcome, sir. It does not matter who is given the order. He should do his job professionally. I agree. But then again, let's put that into consideration with the pressure where they get from behind. You understand? Madam Yvonne William, welcome. This Sierra Leone so-called president is responsible for all this, but this is lesson to all Sierra Leonean for voting for this wicked and rebel president. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for your opinion, madam. Yeah, again, like myself, again, I would say that I do blame the lead, because again, if certain things then they become every now and then when they see things they one violent to another, one thing to another, every day a new episode, then of course he's the lead and I will hold accountable. Mr. Ibrahim Kabia, my brother, every land in Sierra Leone is belong to the government. Neither you buy it or not. Every time the government went it, they will have it if the government have to plan. Well, that's right, unfortunate. It shouldn't be that way, Mr. Kabia. The land supposed to belong to all Sierra Leone, and if somebody don't go, don't buy the land, you understand? And if governments need them for in a case where it will benefit all Sierra Leonean, then the good thing to do is for make sure they meet that Sierra Leonean day with respect, talk to them, pay them off whatever value that house is. It get for be like that nice professional mutual agreement, I would say. Talk to them fine, pay them off, not left them homeless, give them X amount of time, sufficient time for them to say, okay, they make arrangements to the new new home. So Sierra Leone should not be left to feel that way for say they don't buy, they don't invest, they don't make the place what they call home. Then any government can just come and just get them out. That's all part of abuse of power. So how and when can we stop this vicious cycle? Because if it continues with this administration, the next administration can come back again and do them. So how we go find solution? Solution will go be a lasting solution will go be beneficial for all. Mr. Sheikh Abdullah Kamaran. This is an unfortunate situation in the most part of Africa. The president is always in command of the police and the army. The IG and the chief of defense staff are just figure-headed leaders. I strongly agree. Exactly my point, sir. I strongly agree. That is the rather unfortunate part, but it is true. It's fact. Madam Kunku, the appropriate word to describe IG will be incompetent, partisan, with no integrity or passion for its citizen. Well, to me, well, I respect your opinion, but again, from my findings, I might be wrong, but from what me make to understand, it gets good hearts, it want to do the right thing, but he's not being allowed to because of the background pressure from the above. Madam Catherine, the prison break is an example. The Minister of Internal Affairs resigned. Absolutely, that's a great one. That is true. That is true. Again, I go agree with him. I say the only sign of will blame him is that if he feel like he cannot, he's been pushed around a lot and he's not able to make the decision will go be beneficial to Sierra Leone and the masses and protect property and life, then maybe that could be a nice one. You're right. I believe say the internal affairs minister then it don't smell the rat to say I don't want to be part of this, and the thing where it do where it be say for your interest in integrity and respect and upholding the beauty of the green, white, and blue was to just bow out gracefully by resigning. Excellent one. I strongly agree. Madam Anne-Marie D. No, see again, but this day vex me or President Disba where he hand in notes day for all the institution of the country. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that's a critical. For now, you give a position and then you the micromanage. It's a bit challenging. Mr. It's kind of the best decision for Sovula right now is to resign, because if not, Mother will continue to put his whole family in trouble by not working to the people's choice. Sovula resign is your choice for you to continue to be respected by Sierra Leonean. Okay, so similar to that of the previous one. Okay, Mr. Brimer again, Mohamed Brimer, Madabio is not giving order to IG. You guys are just blaming the wrong person here. IG was so wrong in the manner in which he spoke to ABK, who is being investigated for stealing. So, Mr. Brimer, please inform me as to why you believe say it wrong. From me on observation, remember say, even though in nowadays as opposition, he was then the president not so long ago, not even 3 years ago, but rather 2 years going on 3 years, for say that if we still talk to him with respect, you know me say now because he's then investigate him, then get for treat out disrespect, or get for talk to her in a rude and disrespectful manner. That is just me on opinion, but at the same time, again, you are entitled to yours, yeah, and so usa it go wrong, you can kind of like specify that, yeah. Madam Yamata, welcome, madam. The AIG has no integrity. There are opinion if he is deemed to option if he deems to be formidable person, but oh yeah, self-interest over the masses. Thank you, madam. So similar to the previous. Madam Yvonne Williams, sorry to say, but Sierra Leone has gone 20 or more years back by this do call rebel president and government. This is very big disgrace. Thank you for your inputs and your own opinion. Thank you, madam. Mr. Alusan Jallo, if you are in any position where you are not allowed to do your job professionally without any influence outside or inside them, then resign. Other from above or below, resign. Okay. Madam Anne Marie again. IG is a puppet, and Madavio and Fatima are the puppet masters. Okay. Madam Catherine, the IG is paid with it played. I think played with the people's. Or paid with the people's tax. If he can't deliver, let him resign. Mr. Jeffrey, thank you. Welcome again. Madam Martha, hello, my darling sis. Hello, right back. I absolutely disagree with you. Okay, Madam Anne-Marie, I absolutely disagree with you. Let him resign. If he cannot take the heat of the kitchen, he should get out. Now, label IG. Okay, thank you. Mr. Sequence Dumbia, you say good. Welcome, sir. Mr. Itzkanu, thank you. Mr. Collar, things are getting out of hands in Sierra Leone. Madam Yvonne Williams, I agree. Now for lead the protest by my brother. Okay, I think you refer to the color. Waiting Forester, then they do Naton. Usai Forest Day in the city. All right, Miss Anne-Marie. Hey, good day, Mr. Arun Rashid Samora. Welcome once again. Yesterday, I don't know if you've been here, we'll be sending you out condolence message from you for the loss of your mom. Once ago, they sent condolence message. Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Who's they call from? What's in your name, please? Kindly identify yourself. Madam Aminata Bete, welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Mina Edward Mara, I call from Philadelphia.
Hello, Mr. Mara. Welcome. Philadelphia
Yes,
in the house. Go ahead, sir.
Just before make my contribution, I observed something.
Go ahead, sir.
I think say you get for calm down.
Okay.
And not take no sides because some of you want to forget the information.
Yeah.
We see the video going out back and forth.
Okay.
But we want to get like what's not the root cause why like forest ranger they attack police and vice versa.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we depend on owner for calm down.
Okay.
Don't take no party line side, so
right.
don't change for anybody. You are a good woman.
I'm humble. Thank you.
Just humble yourself and God will see you through. Okay?
Amen.
You have the personality for which you do so. Not take no sides, just be in the middle. Talk with conscience. And like you said, speak truth to power, not to like being aggressive and stuff like that. You're a lady and stuff like that. Yeah. But I like what you do. Keep it up, okay?
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Now let me come to the issue.
Yeah.
Because for me, small understanding what I get, like I see, I still find out that no before I go able to make my own judgment.
Okay.
That then people were the forest rangers then like Ernest Kumar, President Ernest Kumar like create a document for make the establish. I don't know if not true. So I'm still like finding out.
Okay.
They come I mean this government presently the BO's administration finally, gets parliament for give them the go ahead for create the office. So I want to like educate me what thing they go on, how them people are come for be, and how come they don't respect the Sierra Leone police that then they challenge them and stuff like that,
Yeah.
But like I say, I want to forget all the sides. Then I will able to make my own contribution.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. You are doing a good thing. Don't change for anybody.
Thank you so much.
Stay in the middle, calm down, and everything will be okay, okay?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I receive all with humility. Thank you also for the constructive criticism. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
God bless. Yeah. All right. So the caller gets some concerns and make I also add some of the things that we say. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Me sitting here some Sunday, whether I'm getting emotional or not, I may not necessarily see myself. So we all learn from each other, and I receive everything with humility. But I want to understand, say, I'm not actually taking any side, but it is we get for raise concern in the sense that like how you say, one thing where you and I agree is that we then challenge the man and woman them in uniform, the police them. It shouldn't be that way. And I make up say earlier is that we go back to the drawing board as to giving them the specific of waiting them for expect of them in terms of the title as forest ranger. You understand? Does it mean that they for battle side by side with the man and woman them in uniform? Are they going to be allowed weapon? You understand? Are they also allowed for them and go and just kind of like destroy any house where maybe they feel say they can do? So now that's where the concern come in place. So thank you. So any side where you look at say maybe aside the police them over them, no, anything having to do with violence, I condemn with the highest term possible. I do believe that if even they may assign say them for go around for see say things and they go right around the country, what's in them for don't do is that then go and get the findings. Then say we see this concern in terms of the pan body host them. So one come back to for now in a tell we as to what I will forgo about for do the things. That is also where they forget the mayor involved as to and the minister of lands as to which decision they for take before then they just go do it in and they do. But thank you so much. I appreciate your input. Hello, Madam Adama. Welcome, Madam. Welcome. Mr. Alusain, they are only forest guards. How can they be challenging the police or the army? Yeah, good concern. Madam Anne-Marie, thank you. You are taking side here. Okay. Mr. Mohamed Brima. Mr. Mohamed Brima, couldn't stop. You not partisan, eh? You not partisan. You always disagree with me. That's also and I don't mind that this now we brother of the Garden States, so I always they appreciate where they can also and challenge me and give me a hard time anyway. So I know him personally and in beautiful wife. So anyhow, so Mr. Brima, I'm not taking side, but at least now we condemn the behavior because, like I say, get the tendency for trigger a whole lot of underlying issue, as in people that wouldn't go through the example of the trauma of the war, for them become panic or panic attack and all that stuff. And let's say we then go attack them people, then the other people then back they attack. They bring stability to a nation. So it's the reason why we did speak on it. Let's see this. Usmano, Sister Khadija, I want to disagree with you on this because Alan told us that whenever a wrong deed is done, we should try our best to stop it with our hands, mouth, and if you can't, distance yourself away from it. That is what is expected from any sensible human being with integrity. Okay, so that is why we they speak against within then do, sir, in terms of the I think you they refer to IG so fuller, if I'm not mistaken. If so, kindly how you call correct me, yeah, for now I go know what you they refer to. So I believe say because I've been the same, maybe we'll not go blame IG so fuller, so you did disagree with me in that area. If that's the case, make it clear to me, yeah? Then I will respond back accordingly. She was not aggressive caller. She was giving her own view. That is her democratic right. Thank you, Madam Anne-Marie. Thank you for your information. Thank you, Mr. Owankasu. Here goes Miss Bryce Brime again. What do you call it? They call it just they agree, eh? Oh, Ben. Is given the order. Okay, Mr. Alusan Jallo, Khadija, I am not concerned who is given the order. If the AIG has the interest of Salon, he should just resign. Okay, thank you. Madam Naomi Conte, welcome, madam. Welcome. You're the one who spoiled the country because you don't have elders. You don't have elders. I think you refer to Mr. Mohamed Brahma. In Sierra Leone today, no government official will resign from his job because he or she will they will go to prison. So you see, so what's in Mr. Umar Jallo they say some of them are being intimidated by even the for take that bold step for say I go resign, I don't want to go further again with this administration, make her resign. At the end of the day they can try forget case but then put in a jail. I think that's what I'm getting. If I'm wrong, please correct me from what I read. Hello my people, Madam Aminata Bete, welcome. Okay, so Mr. Brimer, you say all he should have said, you to talk about the AG Sofula, should have said on the phone with EBK was to go out and tell his supporter to stand down and allow the investigating team to come in and do their job. I don't believe say you listen to the entirety of that audio, that video, because when IG Sofula call, it make that clear, if I'm not mistaken. Greeting Mr. Nicole. So it make that clear, say we don't try for come in, but because of the population will not be able to get through. So I believe say it make that clear, but I think say within anger, some of you being one of the supporters, be wanting the demand become nasty with the then president. So because not being speak in that manner, I believe say many be upset with that. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So they take a break and I feel free for call, and we they come back. Yeah, and I thank you.
Can you the buggy then? Can you the buggy? Oh my God! Can you call you by the aga? Can you make no why? Oh my, speaking is aga. Gamma get him again. The person I got the nego sa sweetie the push at a macben. Ye me a pesa gana. Kanema, a dele nyama. Gabiti mesa bena. Dakbebo, bele nyama. Nyagangu my kima. Anabile la lenyaya. Gana vugwa bankima. Nyahaga magale afaya. Konga tale panta gula. Tilaita gede beke tuga tuvugba. Talu wanyama. Nyale dakpagwe jihugo savugba. Nyangi ye biayana. Gima na vatuguba. Nya wibia gobe nike. Nya de lona gubuluba. Dupu ya ye pepoto. Gudi hungolego. Dogo ele mahia. Kado legu vodogo. Nemo lebla to go to aleti on that way. Juyo me ale maga. Kini logo ole binya hande ma ye kahu ina agogo aveniga. Ngapi hinga ta vodoga. Nya hanga atagbiniga. Ndiye na papio. Kada pe bubu mi abaga. Dupu buti jesiale. Baba ha hinya goma. Doma is beginning siaga ye. Fam ya go we maboma. Nya je ya lilela. Je ameka de gbe gaboma. Gibi ava nya hu pada je pe pala mi aga de gaboma. Lulu nya va. Opa ji nya va. Klogwama. Sese nya va. Le pa buglo nya va. Ne sese le. Ya lulu nya va. Opa ji nya va. Klogwama. Sese nya va. Le pa buglo nya va. Ne sese le.
Ta pe ke bulole. La ga pie long. Ya de ke bulole. La ga pie long. Que lo leve quem. Ya de lo leve quem. Que lo leve quem. Ta pe lo leve quem.
Sali ege de mala. Ke pa kwikpe anabaya wolo magala hima. Di fakbo abla vita uva. Aha. Rapi ge gogo akagima. Fahin ya ye de mi agapate. Na ge teta pio sagana. Tipi lo kenu gati na lwe. Bo makiti gbate panda. Numulu ala ageya. Himi gbate kaka. Bele gata lola. Bafale anabologola. Sega abidi sivio. Pekpe ye abidi pe. Giwofa bali sivio. Gemi huvayaga. Yalo ikboe pako ikboe. Gigi wope abala haga. Fabe mi si wote akboe. Nabagila nyava. Yenyi komya abamai. Aya pekpe onyamo. Hindri wona abenya. Mugata juya abiye.
Them say then they fixed in them make we wait. From where them born we dey no more, we dey wait. Just dey wait. Government they come and go and left we pan the big debate. Another generation don't come meet sweep and the way. Welcome to the way. You still no say na boom bamboo you late. Even though man them I chair pan altin. When I say altin I mean altin. All these in them where they happen na the country. We cherry I pan altin. But the man they no begin them babati. They don't begin their bagbati. We are on no left hand bagbati back take. Na let go be your body. But the man they don't begin their bagbati. They don't begin their bagbati. Na so then go left back and sabi time done. Then fail with your body. All man don't stand at his attention. All man want make impression. What me go say? Watch me back, look how I Becky Decky. Tomorrow yon we don't know. Today on the team mona. Everybody waiting for the miracle like hot color rest na fire. Hey, we dey be a normal but enough funny. Occupy we no know how government they run. Una been say una know, but una explanation don't become boring. We can make a one for sleep. We dey be a normal but enough funny. Frustration they claim the mountains. All man pack tormenting. From one stress to the next thing, he make man them colomenting. Got a man and they come, got a man and they go. The people in life na same. So we no get for tire for complain. Although then don't begin say we gladly. If na joke than the joke, say we the grumble because we bell full enough funny. Una no care play to a hungry man. A hungry man is an angry man. Now the same boy na him talk say in 6 months he they fix the economy. Let's see no more. Now the same man come back and give we back up. Una been say una get all the solution, but we don't understand any longer. Una been say una get this, it's easy, una mentally advanced. Where all the bookman them way, una been the talk say ready for the dance. I remember the talk where the baby they talk say only the fish a big finance. Where all the idea them, we go make we live like family. Where the rest una they plan, the seed no they grow, na shataban. Una not tell we but una degree, una show we if una sabi. Facility not dey na hospital. Then they diapa we. Una not tell we but una degree. Show we waiting una sabi. The economy still shitty. Life of citizens shitty. If na quality education make una pikin then can't taste am. How long una go dey and talk? Na talk no more una dey talk. If not ordinary talk, by now man for the shop. How man they still get work? Now who that they deliver on a buy party pikin? Man them must have make ground soak. Now then they get to work bar on a the pine party them. The kind way safe way man then they handle thing them say lots. See the worker then they strike, then they hold them money they no and pay them. Tell me if una go like, if una then they do so. He don't say where they want bluff. Money for we well body one then go buy motor car.
Yeah, from what I know, the government purchased 30 brand new SUVs.
Okay, yeah, the other one.
No, those vehicles were not brand new SUVs, or 30 of them.
Okay, yeah, the other one back.
Only 4 SUVs for these regional coordinators.
Okay, well now you this one back.
There are no SUVs. We call them Toyota Prado.
Well, now the munku them boss. Them warren come by packet. You cannot give what you don't have. If you are not, you are not. COVID patient then this gone cause then lego them na dirty quarantine. Nobody no care, then just go lego them so that the dirty quarantine. And now the munku them boss. So them wire come by packet. Put another munku boy we want come name area them by party. Oh, this munku boy just they take people and them fitty fatter. Done the police and no SD, then just they harass people all lawfully. Put another munku boy where they pop and down with gun, they misbehave. Put another munku boy, he meets bridge can name me hard pan the name. Wetin the party do, the buying power now woulda lock and no boatman too. Wetin do the soldier man? The one where the people like vote for, where the discipline talk. For the government to carry them after hours. Where the discipline talk, man and don't begin they go work anyhow. Where the discipline talk, some man know they do them work then they eat money no more. Where the discipline talk, then just they bill no more. But all than they back the mommy say I'm of justice. They begin give we back and they back. They fair no that they give we. Time just they go, man and they feel themselves and people they suffer. Time just they go, people they suffer, man then they.
And I welcome back, and I thank you for your patience. 2 folks them way, one join way where they will join shortly. But in the meantime, we'll get another call. Welcome, sir. Kindly identify yourself, what's the call from, and go ahead and line to your top, to your question or top comment.
Hi, Khadija.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Ras Abloh. I'm calling from Canada.
Okay, Canada in the house. Welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Khadija, I just get some concern about your lovely Mama Salon.
Okay.
And for this issue about the forest people.
Yeah.
And a couple months ago, we get a lot of rumors about armed men and the border.
with uniform. And that rumor did come about, but they turned out and defend the rumor that it was forest men they training. Okay?
Wow.
That's been said. So now they train these forest men. About as Salone people are alone and pay attention. No, pay attention for Save Mama Salone. The mistake would not happen in the 90s will not only happen again.
Not true. Not true.
So them forest men there, if you don't train a forest man, they're supposed to be in the bush. They're supposed to be in the forest. Tree planting. There's a lot of stuff to do in the forest. Tree planting. Trimming the trees. Cleaning around. So I don't see no reason for them to be in the city broken houses. If you know to different agenda, this they turn to. You know, I know a lot of people will think it's politics, but you know what? Yeah, they advise all Sierra people. Don't forget about this politics thing.
Yeah.
Don't put Sierra before development.
Absolutely.
Because we all know soaked into this politics. There is no job, just politics. You have to kiss somebody's feet to get a job. That's not designed. The system is not designed like that. You know, all Sierra Leoneans, we have to pay really, really good attention to what's in the ground at Sierra Leone. The forest guys there, so there is no reason for them to be in the city. There is no reason for them to have a weapon. I don't see any reason for that. But I know they monitor the situation. I know they put the situation in very close contact and see what will come out of it. Let's be a positive result for we in the future. But you can't do it in a bad situation because for the forest company, there is problem with police in the city. This is to us.
So
we are the biggest and this one, yes?
Yes, sir.
I come from Canada,
Mr. Ablos, so what I want to ask you, yeah, you did it?
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir. What I want to ask you, what do you believe say will be the solution or what thing we need for do in terms for now we get clarity as to waiting at the job description, what thing will be your suggestion in that area?
My suggestion in that area would be we need an independent party to take care of the forest business, not the government.
Okay. Okay.
Because at this time, we can't just let the government take care of everything. They take care of the security, they use IG, they're using everybody. And now they're training these young men who knows what this intention is.
Okay.
So my suggestion is, let government take their foot and their hands off the forestry. Let's put it into independent body that will take care of those stuff. With no harm and destruction in that country anymore.
Okay. That's another good one.
So that's my take into that.
That's another good one. Wonderful. You get any other additional?
Really, I just big Sierra Leone and them. Let them pay attention.
Yeah.
And let them really, really pay attention. Because, you know what? If anybody that the region get for land, we Sierra Leone, we need to learn because we went through a war for 11 years completely. Like we saw who grew up with the war.
Hey boy.
There was no good facility for us. You know, and we know what kind of disaster. You wake up in the morning, somebody you talk with last night don't die with Ecomog bomb across the river from Lungi. We don't need that anymore. And the thing is, I will talk to silent people. I beg, we not take power. We not left for shell blood. We not left for shell blood run against power. That's the biggest problem in Africa. The whole Africa, shelling blood for you to gain power. It's a big disaster. If they come back and bite us.
Yeah, boy. So wait, what's in that scheme mean? What's in that scheme mean when they say that? So what's in that mean?
But what that means, they have to go, they don't get the power through God, through legitimate from God.
Oh, okay.
They get it through sacrifices, you know what I mean, through killing. These are the stuff been going on for for so many centuries in Africa. Let's learn to get the power cleanly, joyfully from God, and that way we will know how to govern the people.
Yeah.
That's why when they get there, they cannot govern the people because they don't get the power the right way. It's all satanic way. Let's change the way. That's another problem where they put Africa behind. You cannot go get a job without worshiping, without killing somebody, without pouring sacrifice. You cannot get a position without doing all the stuff. You know, we need to change your attitude as a Sierra Leonean, as a human being, as black people, for the black nation to rise up out there. I've been in Canada 15 years now. And all I know is get up in the morning and go to work. If you don't have a trade, you go get a trade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to go to college for you to survive.
Yeah.
You can even learn a trade and make the same money as a doctor, make the same money as a lawyer.
So the other thing where I've been just surprised with today, I not been know which not a good one we all they learn for myself. The caller before you, it make and clear say the forest rangers them now be an initiative from the then administration, I guess obviously for empower the youth to them. So which obviously many go agree say, I don't know what I you take on that, but there where the concern come in place, waiting at the job description. Was it made clear to them as to what thing they're supposed to do? I don't know what thing I take on that.
Right. My take on that is, I believe they made it clear to them what they're supposed to be doing. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
You know, let's not be hypocrite about it. It's what exactly they claim to be doing. That's what they're doing. They just turn the wrong course.
Okay, okay.
This was an initiative from the former president.
Yeah.
Right, as you say.
Yes.
It's not a bad plan for bring jobs for the youth.
Okay.
But it's how you go about it. It's how you train the youth to become a successful for the future.
Right.
You know, if you just train them for a particular way that you want them to be, that's how they're gonna exercise out there.
Yeah. So then the other question.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So that we need a separate body that is not a government, is not a politician who take care of the forestry. Because everything has to be politics. If you're not a politician, you don't have to be, you don't have to be anything in Sierra Leone. This is why we need to change.
Yeah, I agree. It
should be a separate body. Should not be part of government. Nothing at all like that.
Yeah.
It should not be part of politicians or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is how they deceive the youth from generation to generation. They give them job, but they give them the wrong thing to do the job. So this is high time for every youth to educate ourselves. When a politician give you the wrong job, don't take it.
Yeah.
If they command you to do the wrong thing, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's your country, man.
I agree.
Let's stop destroying ourselves. Like when I've been watching the video, and all the stuff that the people say, they go work, they take the money naked one. All the time, I swear to the country, to the nation.
I agree.
One thing we're gonna have to pay attention. We're gonna have to change our attitude because the true trend is coming. Disaster upon disaster, trouble and joy after pain. So whosoever is not clean will not make it to climb this mountain.
Wow. Interesting.
So it's a very, very shameful thing for us to be practicing war. This is practicing war after all what we've been through. So the forestry needs to go to independent body with no politician interference. And uplift the youth if they get good intention about it.
Okay, so now make something.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Now make something clear because one of the gentleman na the platform, Mr. Brimer, it challenge your statement. So I want to make clarity. Yeah, it said now you forgot you just said there are armed men at the borderline, and forest guards are part of them.
Right.
Did you make such statements? Say the forest guard them in the part of the armed men them at the borderline.
Okay.
Maybe
we
there was
had rumors.
okay.
We had rumors a couple months ago about the borders. There was armed men there with the uniform.
Okay.
When these rumors came up, there was a defensive that was a forest guys they training out there. And now we see forest guys in the city causing trouble.
Okay.
It's not something to pay attention to.
I see.
It's not something to pay attention to. I didn't say it's them, but rumors was there a couple months ago.
Okay. So in other words,
armed men and the border.
Okay. So in other words, your first concern was
and somebody
that.
Come out.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Khadija.
No, I think your first concern was that initially there was rumors and then now it don't come to pass. So you they try for connect the rumor versus the reality.
That's what's going on.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
exactly. We just need to pay attention.
Okay.
Because when the war started back ago in the 90s, it's like that. Grabbing people, go train them in separate place and in different countries. They bring them back. They said, okay, they're here to help you guys.
Okay.
Nobody knows the truth until when the thing goes so bad. That's the time everybody knows what was going on. It was too late, Khadija.
I see. Okay.
I don't care if it's somebody. I don't care if it's somebody want to think it's politics or something. But let's put politics aside. This is for the nation.
Okay.
A couple months ago, you had rumors about guys in the border. And they came out and said, oh no, was forest guy they're training there. They're doing training, it's forest men. And now the same forest they measured, like in the city, causing trouble with the police.
I see.
It's not something to think about.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. I don't know if you get any other additional thing where you go and add to it before you go. If not, if you think of anything you want to come back, you're more than welcome to call back, yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much, Khadija. Now, just to advise every youth man to pay attention right now. Let's stop the debate and try to pay attention for what the issue is out there and find solution for the issue instead of debating. We'll be debating over politicians for decades.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's time for solution. Yes, I agree.
Solutions.
Yes, it's
right.
true. It's true.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. God bless. Yeah. Yeah, I think all the callers then they on point. There's critical underlining concern of waiting happen. Then now they look say we need for go back to the drawing board. We don't get two of we panelists and we don't join one Mr. Lawrence Fox and Mr. Owan Kasu for net and safe give their own take. As just saying, I've been done the listen. Mr. Fox, come in and introduce yourself. Then I bring Mr. Wankaso right after. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Introduce yourself, sir. Check your volume, sir. It seems a bit low. Let me see if increase on my end a little. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay now?
Yeah, much better. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I am Lawrence Fox. I did London. I'm the one A salon.
Okay,
yeah?
sir. Yes, sir.
I'll let the hosts now ask me question, man.
Thank you so much. Make I also acknowledge Mr. Wankasu. We come and join we. Now himself introduce himself. Welcome, sir. Mr. Owankasu.
Yeah, good evening, viewers.
Yes.
Thank you very much once more. And I think this is now a very pressing topic for discourse tonight.
Indeed.
So thank you, and then we look forward to the discussions.
Welcome. So now we just go right into it. I sure say me don't do a lot of me on presentation and the concerns that we get in our self-own voice equally important, as well as we chat room, we callers them. So feel free for call. They left the discussion right back to the panelists them. Then they say give their own take. So now we start with Mr. Lawrence, and then we'll go come down to Mr. Owanka. So come back in, sir. What's in your take on this? Now start with the forest ranger them versus the police them. Come on in.
Khadija, if you understand what you say, the forest rangers get a where you word forest rangers, forest guards. I mean, say a role, a responsibility, na forest and day. That is to take care of wild animals, to take care of wild forest. To get forest away the blaze. I mean, when they go school, when they say forest rangers, a civilian like me and you, then they teach them a lot of things them about forest. They teach them about soil, about how things they grow. At school, you don't go so back. How to protect the soil, how to protect trees, the importance of trees. So that them and the trees and the animals them for the talk. What's a mortal man? It's not human being. They're not supposed to talk to human being. Yeah? The mere fact they have the guts, they get the guts, the tenacity. Yeah, perspective, the tenacity, PTI. The papa can say the effrontery. The papa can say the effrontery. I can remember that word day. So the only person who get the effrontery in this house, and Lawrence no more get the effrontery in this house for going to be paid. God knows it's another team before I back at the watch and the effrontery, the PTI, the tenacity. To go attack police station. Can you imagine that? No give and take. I don't say over and over again. The military and the civilian, no, they're not so party. The military, now the enemy, the way they can attack country, now they're interested. The military, now where this force to escalate, and they call them. So policeman and civilian, always for the feds. That's normal. Slap policeman, civilian, not slap police, not civilian for slap policeman. A civilian for cutlass for policeman. Normal. Now policeman for fat gas for civilian. You know what it means? When a forest man, we don't get a mandate, you know that mandate, they don't give responsibility, a role. Forest, they cannot sit, you can go post the post. In El Salon, you go back, you go attack the policeman, then back. They get the IG back, they can't. I mean, the IG, they can't. If not be me, not the IG. Yeah, I remember what they teach me picking and force. When riots come to my school, I mean, they can call Mr. Pops. Imagine, you know, because they stand me there. Nobody, I know they allow me to call me picking. To me, I mean that the old police of commander. Swear to God, I tell all my policemen for commander, I fire them back. I don't want to say this, but in reality, but it's an affront to the state for you to attack a police station. When I give that affront today, then the government not talk nothing.
Yes, but like, okay, so make I just I get your points, but make I disagree with you in terms of, you know, like me late mentor say an eye for an eye go leave us blind. Waiting them do was wrong, but if then go back again and fire them, they happen to be we own brothers and sister, and we back for Bisidoa back, they condemn them, say that was wrong, that was too harsh, it's not right, it's not the appropriate way to do things. So I believe say now they can sit down, go back to the drawing board and try for identify then description and then go do better planning. But if killing and shooting, I don't think say it will be a solution to the problem.
Can I comment?
Yes, sir.
I understand that. For me, are they against killing and shooting? But let's look at the same police who they talk about. So when are the IG they talk for? So the IG, because I make a call. I mean, the first caller, the IG, the Inspector General of Police, the people who are calling for their machine. Don't take our machine, then kill them. What are you talking about? It's very serious. I know they say them for kill them.
Yes.
That's wrong.
Yes.
Police are supposed for you lethal weapon against a citizen. And I like the professionalism they use tear gas. But then it's disgraceful for the IG, but they can't tell you see, then they can't settle and you can't wait. No. The language I want for you, the people have been arrested. So it deter. It stop anybody who can do the mission. Listen. Go yes. Police force, no matter how day, no matter how police force day, go turn say that they will return to justice. No matter if you're not going to court, if you're not going to police, the court to the missing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. So respect to police institution. So it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. The mother be the know they talk Nazi. Civil society will be the Allah.
Sorry, sorry for the interruption.
No,
I think say the old.
In civil society where they tell you say, therefore install the parliamentarians back and they talk Nazi. Civil society where they talk say, you see, and it's come for sit on the car arrest and they talk Nazi. I mean, can you imagine that? And they tell you what they talk about this. The civil society where they say, Makeni people are lawless and they talk Nazi. Civil society where they tell you say, the Panama old prisoners they were lawless. They go kill them like a fall, like a chicken, like a dog. Because they want to escape. When are the responsibility of prisoner for escape and the responsibility the government tell you the CIA is going to manage the situation. Because they manage the situation responsible for the forest guard. They put that way. So therefore manage the professional situation for any situation of Nassau. part of their gas, arrest them, put them, and arrange them before a judge. I can't.
Thank you, sir. Make a bring come Mr. Owanka. So come on in, sir. Come on in.
Yeah, thank you, Khadija. I think say Lawrence don't already give justice to this thing already. If Miguel for add anything here, I could just buttress them on most of what Lawrence don't say. I feel say for me, first of all, not so surprised that things like this they happen in this country. The one in short that we don't see them as a citizen of the country. We don't see a lot of things that they happen we very unprecedented in we country. We now for the first time things that they happen as Sierra Leone. So we get surprised and for let something like this happen, we don't see something like this build up anyway. You know, between the police and the soldiers, we don't see them kind of confrontation and there is something similar to that. But this not a new form of forcing. We don't begin to come like the foes, new kids on the block. They want to come ascertain themselves, like so say yes, themselves as some kind force for reckon with. Because the police don't disappoint me, the army don't disappoint me, the people of Sierra Leone. So for a force like this can one come photos and make themselves look relevant to the society. When I like a marketplace, Sierra Leone become like a marketplace. Everybody will just kind of motivate here and I'm in charge of this market as well today. Anyone will form the deal with them. That's what it don't look like. You see, and I'm able to see the kind of nonsense as they take place in the country. And we the citizens, we they look like we say, we really concerned. We really concerned. We get for speak out and we continue to speak out. Until that time can we something will go to our president during aid and let you realize to say there is a serious danger, waiting to happen in Sierra Leone. The question is whether President Bio care or not, I don't know. Whether he care really about Sierra Leone or President Bio not care at all, is a very serious question for a lot of people ponder on. But to be honest with you, waiting we see so inside in 2 days or so. When forest guards they come like they come attack police station, police the day, in the full view of civilians and stuff. Man, it's like a movie. Somebody they watch some kind of movie with some kind alien place, man. Not even think that this thing they happen. For some people, them surprising, but for some of we, to be honest with you, plenty things they surprise me anymore. That's Sierra Leone. They see things the way they ever expect it will ever happen at Sierra Leone after 2018, when they hand over peacefully in that country. The next day, problems after problem. Which day when you go hear news come on salo with good news? I don't even remember when since this government take power. I don't even remember when good news come on salon. But say yeah, today at least we get some. Me as a Sierra Leone for proud of the country today. When? Come on, man. Anything they come like bad news. So are we supposed to be surprised? No, man. No.
Interesting.
It's disgraceful. It's shameful. Shameful, man.
Thank you.
The viewers and think of this.
Thank you. Well stated. Mr. I want to know talk now about solution. What thing will be that advice in terms of solution? What thing I go advice we president or the cabinet or all those who may concern? Come on, Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence, go ahead.
Okay. No. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Advice in terms of what? They're part of the problem. What do you get for advice when they're not part of the problem?
No. Okay, yes. Okay, let's say they're part of the problem. So now you sitting from the outside, take this serious. So no, look now, you sitting from the outside, yeah. You sitting from the outside looking in. Yeah, because this not a teamwork for laugh for, yeah. If you don't get to that point where you understand, civilian they challenge people the way get no take and serious, yeah. So now we help them now. No, say they don't make the mistake now, but we as citizen we they try for bring suggestion or opinion as to how they for go back again for try for resolve this issue. What would be some of those how you call advice you go give us in terms of solution?
So the first thing is the guts for the. I don't say the guts. Listen at the guts, the mind for the forest guard. We know in responsibility. If we're not in line, it shall be line, eh? For the first thing for say picking your mind focus in mama. He may say the people don't support some force. Get some, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the solution? The solution is the government get for no say you're ruling, but be for no say you're ruling a democratic state, a democratic government. Yeah, you have to allow the institutions them for work. You have to allow the IG for work. But if you don't put square peg, now make a tell you say, Khadija, if we want to have a solution, the IG so full of force for go. So what you do? The IG so full like for go.
Okay, let's say, okay, let's say, okay, let me start off, yeah? Let me start off. Okay, now just say with a saving job, yeah? No saving job, but because, what you make her say that? No, we start off with training with sincere training, right? Wherein there's no need of micromanagement, yeah? In the sense that you get in job, you'd expect them for that it save life and property, that it do right by Sierra Leonean, not by the president. When I don't share on this platform where the Liberia president say, and I know they work for me, but rather for the Liberian people. You understand me? So the first approach is that we president also a mistake in the thinking process. Then it rewind back and say they're not here to serve me, but rather the masses. You understand? And the interest for the masses, yeah, and for save life and property. But then when we look at the bigger picture, I can always say we can replace property, but you cannot replace life, yeah. So that's the first thing. For now, we think like how this platform say, we critically think outside the box. So the first process is the thinking process. For say it's not about me, but rather about them or about us as a whole. So if 1 second, no, they try to give you me on. Hold on 1 second, please let me land. Yeah, and they try to give you some of me on suggestion as to how we go able to get a better mama salon. Yeah, we first again a leader supposed for make a decision. Sometimes they will go even they in the against maybe in best friend them, but rather in the interest of the masses. So the first thing is in thinking process, say they are not here to serve me, but rather to serve Sierra Leonean. So as I don't say that, they what thing will be also you go from there on.
So the problem, the solution is we instead of I or us is we. That is collectively opposition, because opposition are all parts of government. Opposition, they allow the institutions them for work. Give respect to the institutions. Don't get square peg in round holes. If you get the IG, we're not competent. It's a fact. The IG, if you're not competent, then they think they boot slick. If you don't get the anti-corruption commissioner, we're not competent, then they boot slick. But if you get people that are competent, we understand that we not get mind for go talk to. And it's Kroma, don't say and it's Kroma and the regime. The anti-corruption commissioner, Joseph Kamarainba, a challenge in terms of what? In terms of Umuti Janjalo, when are the Chief Justice. Yeah? So that these are you allow the institution to for work, and the solution. You give respect to the institutions, and governance issue means say giving respect to parliament. Governance issue means say giving respect to the judiciary. Don't interfere into just judiciary. Look at what's happened to Kamarainba. They tell you orders from above. The president tells you orders from above. How you get governance structure? It tells you orders from above. It doesn't work that way.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? A good example where it brings us, a good example is in the case of the leader and chairman of the ADP political party, Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba Mansary. Certain things then for even gets done if the order from above not come, and which even include medical care for him, it's not gonna get done, which is rather unfortunate. But in that example, the person will for make the decision at the doctor, if for order a script, the prescription, and then if for follow through with them prescription and they, whether he's been detained or whatever the case may be, then not for refuse him of in right. But that is where, again, like I said, the thinking process come in place, wherein the president for say this is not about him, it's not self-centered, but it's about us making the right decision. You don't take a hold say you're gonna do right by Sierra Leonean.
And the right thing here is look at the people that kill Kamarainba. The president don't ever say sorry, sir. Nigerian president say sorry. Nigerian president, you see the military man in Nigeria, you see IBM. There's a video where they go all around the place where they tell you, say, when I draw the line, these are civilians, you don't use weapons against them for what?
Yes, we played it here before, I think.
The president don't ever get mind. You don't ever get mind for say sorry. Not ever mind for stop 10 years. This forest guard, the Ministry of internal affairs not even put a press release because this is very serious. My police have been attacked by civilians. Yeah, because the forest guards and for the Ministry of Forestry is a combination. Therefore, be punished. They should be. I will. Can you talk, man? And the way forward that.
Okay, so no,
there's a straight line. There's a straight demarcation. But the people that get the F13 because I don't tell you, see the team box up.
I think okay. So yes, exactly. So the reason why I want to make emphasis on the how you call them, the thinking process. I don't care if even they replace this IG, yeah, then bring 20 IG later. If the process is still the same in the case of micromanaging, you just they put in at the capacity of being an IG, but they are not able to execute that position to on their own. You understand? Rather being remote control, it will still be the same thing. One second, sir. Let me finish, sir. Sierra Leoneans will continue to blame every IG we will take that position. That is my point. So the thinking process get for change first.
No, Khadija, I changed the goalpost. What you do? This same AIG they talk about. So Lawrence Liman in security fast somebody I put. Nobody was investigated. Nobody was arrested. It was AIG quote and unquote. The man is not competent. Josephine Jackson go a beat that ball and the election they can't talk about too. And the election they can't talk about too. Corner one come talk about election. Who they against? I don't want election. I don't want election. Constituency lines. Arata they Kombina Kalon they don't arrest them. If I am the IG, I am the AIG, I will arrest them. So not to micromanage.
So let's say we don't hear a cases where some folks, the members or the supporter of the Sierra Leone People's Party, where they behave certain way, they arrest them. Other people then get in trouble because they do the right thing. So again, it goes back down to the leader and in thinking process. You understand? Because if the AIG want hold them people, then they're responsible for what they do. Then they come back again and punish them. Then of course, who's the problem here? Not the AIG, but the leader. I don't know if it makes sense, Mr.
No, it makes sense too because if I know my role and responsibility, somebody wants to step in my role and responsibility. When I do it, I resign. Not the solution.
All right, thank you. Make I bring Mr. Wankasu.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, so I'm sorry. Land.
Yeah, go on.
No, okay. Go ahead. Come on in, sir.
All right. Thank you, Khadija. Khadija, you don't listen to Lawrence, not so?
Yes.
Okay. Most of waiting Lawrence to tell you so. Almost 90 or 99% of waiting Lawrence don't say so is shared by people of Sierra Leone. Both in Sierra Leone and in the diaspora. You know, there's sentiments there, so like almost everybody they follow. Almost everybody on time. These people are experienced force. The police force. Them guys that are Sobula we did this so and all them guys that we did this so. Now well experienced, they don't serve for well over 20 to 30 years. So we complete age. Then God don't serve at the police. So they know exactly what are their roles and responsibilities.
Exactly.
If they behave the way that they behave so. During the past governments, not be the behave that kind of way as well. Not be the see that kind of behavior there. But we see all of a sudden everything that don't behave so. Tells you
so let me come back in right away, sir. Sorry. So you just agree with me indirectly. If this behavior not exist in the previous administration, so would I go blame and back on? Is it not the leader?
It starts from the leadership.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that I say, in as much as you blame President Dio or all within the happen in the country, you also blame the head of the institutions as well. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
But let you as a head of the institution, they not able to take you independent position where they give you as a police officer, well experienced police officer, not for challenge the status quo, for follow suit from orders from above. It makes you useless. You know, if you cannot resign, it makes you useless. No wonder Sierra Leone, they always tell the police force that they are useless, they are worthless. they're not good.
So
for,
wetin are you
good for nothing.
solution to some these problems? Some of the solutions
We
that
are
we go
all struggling
suggest.
to find a solution to this because if you know people that we don't know at all what you need to do, you go say them people that don't know, make we find a solution for them.
No, Mr.
No,
Wankaso, sometimes you might assume that they know, but if you now they don't call you say, we don't get problem now, so you're not part of the solution process. What do you go suggest or advise say for not then take some of the steps for now get a better mama salon?
Wow.
I know it's
Wow.
tough, but
It's a difficult thing. I can sack the head of the police today.
okay.
But if the orders never come from above, that person will they're not able to stand against the president or whoever they give orders from above, then the same thing will trickle down. The same orders will trickle down. But the first thing about it, if I'm head of the police or even the mandates to do an overhaul of the police, definitely at the sack the Air Force, clear them one in the Air Force really when they pass part and try to defend what the government do. And try for them look inward towards the population and know for say their responsibility to the population. You know? At no point, I remember one time I did a stadium where they did this musical kind of thing. It's a way former president probably try for encourage the musicians in a salon. I think they give them some kind of awards, something. I'm not sure what it was. But the whole stadium was full. Understand? Music they play, all the artists they can perform, there's no more LJ said we come, but run around the stadium and stuff like that. When LJ come to the stadium, if you run around the stadium, crowd begin fall around, people begin fall around. It creates a lot of commotion. Before you think of it, them police they don't gap, they don't begin to shoot tear gas in front of presidents, the IG, in front of almost the full cabinets. You know, like in the stadium. Could you believe that was IG Munu? IG Munu stepped down from that particular presidential area there. He came down at the stadium because he go take the mic. He take the mic, he speak to the population at the stadium, he tell them, say, let all man go back and sit. On no account any police officer will shoot tear gas against any citizen. Therefore, we just try to control the crowd. We then also for can have fun, for can enjoy, and for can make sure say the musical industry is improved in Sierra Leone. And the crowd supports them for that. In front of everybody happy for them. The policemen they feel ashamed because by the time you think of it, they don't give a pull and gun, they shoot tear gas. They say not to the time this for shoot tear gas. Nobody not good at order for shoot tear gas. When I put the guns down, let everybody go back, let the show continue. And everybody go back to his seats, they go sit down, the show continue. And they perform, you finish the performance, other artists can perform. Now they can tell you they expect from an IG for calm situation down, make sure things are done properly. Give everybody in right place to look at. But what you really see so, people need to get them right. When you ask some policeman, officer will wear uniform, they go tell you say orders from above. You know, will read the law to you. The only order from above where policeman gets now the law, where they govern with all. If you read the law to me, I can understand. But if you tell me say orders from above, and the things you're not useless. So the solution to this is going to be a very, very serious overhaul within the police force. From the top to the bottom, they go for the serious overhaul. Training, yes, you go for the policeman training. Because training some policemen is seriously, some of them don't know the laws, so they go for the law, they tap the law to you. You understand? If you want a policeman, I will you like play with you. Just tell us you're not a lawyer. We use that book now, which is just pronounce it, someone say, oh, that person didn't have lawyer. Mistake with that. That thing in the way because then what the lawyer will be able to explain to you the laws, explain to you what it means. For driving on the street, you don't get your license in your hand. Policeman they tell you don't commit an offense. We're not your offense at all. You get license, but your license only with you like pocket. You go for them with you go for producer, you go for show. That one thing we don't need for police license. If back in the days they tell you say they give you 7 days, let go police and a police station. You get up. But Sierra Leone, you go for police and there and then. on the spot. If you not pull on there, policeman they tell you say you don't commit a crime, serious crime. They arrest you, you're in Mutka, then go to Central. Then go waste the time there. You know? So these are the things we have to, those training, we have to give police those kind of training all the time.
But wait, so Mr. Madam sorry, sir.
Sorry, go.
My darling Madam Kunku, they blast for me. Now read that quick. Khadija, some of us follow your program because of your genuineness. So please don't try to sugarcoat for the IG. Please, if he cannot serve the country properly due to him being or micromanaged by Bill, let him resign, which will show he cares about the people. Distraction about the people he's paid to serve, right? Than satisfy one's egoistic guy. Okay, so I'm not trying to appear like for say I defend him. I try to give a scenario here based on my findings, and like I say, given the obvious of how African politics they play, if only few go say, okay, this is not, I'm not going to serve the people then right. In the example, like how somebody say earlier, I don't know if it was Miss Anne, wherein the internal minister decide for resign, right? Also, many people then will get that courage there, or like how somebody else says, some then go afraid because once they decide for resign and go fend case for puts by them, where maybe they're not even necessarily guilty of, just for muzzle them as to why they for resign. So I'm not trying to defend him, but I try for look beyond the picture what would they see say now no more for blame, but what about the other than where they get from above, where it gets that pressure thing. It is true that it gets the opportunity or the right for say I no longer want to serve in this capacity and I want to resign, but then so now look on both ends. Come back in, Mr. Wanka. So sorry for the interruption.
Let the man stand in ground.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mr. Wankasu. Check your device. I think I accidentally. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is broad daylight events will take place or incidents will take place. Broad daylight in the full view of the Sierra Leonean people. As an IG head of the police, stand your grounds, defend your force. Tell them people here so we come on and push can activities. For say they have no rights for left side and they come now me police station can attack me officers them. Make this known to them very firm and very strong.
Yeah.
This is not an order from above. You understand? An order from above now when they call you and tell you say go do so TV gap go do and get your system. But whoever send them people in there, I don't feel say so Bula me know about this. For say somebody from order always give them order from above for attack police station. Come on, man. If you have orders from above, so Bula for say, well, whoever send you, go tell us say, me are the defending force. You not gonna know guys for Canada or una for can attack the police officers then. Hell no. Defend them, and in the following days then we want to see those people arrested, brought to justice. For can standstone go better they don't go properties them. They don't go properties them what they're not supposed to do. You know? Look when they talk about this man when they say they keep us butt naked or if they power.
Yeah, very sad.
They can't go toilet for now. Can you imagine that?
Very sad.
How disgraceful is that? For let somebody, you the police officer, you see that thing they go resolve and go talk out. The world and we work for the for daddy. We work for Papa. We all work for. Can you imagine that rubbish thing? Come on, man. Come on. Let them guy not think say Sierra Leone and they're stupid. Come on, man. Let them not feel say we're stupid. This is the problem, because we could find all sort of solutions for them. You understand? And for solve this problem. All the words that like all the beautiful things that they will tell them. But the people actually already know waiting for do, but they'll not do harm. You see? When they sack you, when they know for say yes, this guy is standing ground, then they sack him. People that will stand with you, they will say yes, this guy again.
But the man bag not to be so tell them Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Waka, so that we don't Waka put the blame pies. Guys, guys.
You always see what's in the happen. So obviously, this like we all go for just again almost it's a deliberate act by the institutions there. Institutions them ready for most of Sierra Leoneans there. You see? Because the policemen do not do their own bits. They don't get to the stage side, they don't left now, the forest guard them for can do their own bits. We don't know when the other forces there like the country get for can do their own bits against the citizens of Sierra Leone. So what do we go for do?
Yeah.
What do we go for do?
Yeah.
This not predicaments. Now this is not what they face. It's not your lecture anymore. It's not your anything that we got to do with how of making them be better people then in the future again, or give training and stuff like that.
That is
This
good.
is not just thing we got to do with tit for tat. You got to come to a point and tit for tat kind of thing about it.
Yeah.
So over to you, Lawrence.
Yeah, come on down, Mr. Lawrence. Go into it. Oh, Nede, are you good? Check your volume good.
Yeah, Mr. Wanka Sudansia. Kadija, when they tell me say, listen, when they tell me say they're not for use bullets, imagine me and the commander in the kind of a place, you can disengage me for them. Then they use bullets, yes, but we can look at the totality of force. You have to look at it. Not like this one where they can say they're not for use bullet. No, you attack the police station. You know that police station? That's a the police station. The authority of the state and the police station. And not you go attack they want in the case for go attack military barracks, go kill headquarters, then they fire them. Then they disengage them. Then they fire them. That you attack the state. And you attack the Congo Coast community. Then for call for reinforcement. Next thing mean, then they wear green. You know, they come out. No. Look, agree. Let us assume they're not forest guards. They're putting on green. The ability man they can attack me. If that mean that the LUC, I don't command set them for fire.
So that's where the professionalism come in place, yeah? So if them don't do the opposite, yeah. No, let me get what I want to say, Mr. Lawrence. If them don't do the opposite today, before we come back here and condemn that violent behavior.
I want to make it clear. It's not the opposite. For you forget the guts for attack a police station, listen to me.
Yeah.
It means that you attack the force of the state. It means that you attack the integrity of the state. It means that you attack the sovereignty of the state. It means that you attack the people. Can you imagine? You go broke the host there. It means that you go thief. So what do you think to say?
So let's say this will be another defining moment. We will see how then they handle them. Are they going to hold these forest, quote unquote, forest boys accountable, or because then they part of the sitting administration, are they going to give them blind eyes? So we they watch, not so. But at the same time,
they're not going to hold them accountable. What do you tell them? Listen. When something happens immediately, you know that immediately. There's no immediate action. We say that they hold somebody accountable. Whose government tell me to use government institution or functionary don't put a statement to go against the forest guard. The policeman, the IG they tell you they will set now government to government.
Well, Mr. Lawrence, I think that was exactly what I said when I they do my own presentation. Say again, it all boils down to the head. The head for don't come in and basically condemn what take place. You understand, and give and they in the side of the men and women them in uniform. You understand, and then condemn the act of the quote unquote forest rangers them. You see, so I believe that for be the very first action for, shall we say, they're gonna hold them accountable. But now, like I say, let's just take them out of the equation. If it was a member
but that's part of the solution, Karija, and I will not take that of that. That's part of the solution. The IGO they try for talk about so the IG cannot tell me that they have been arrested. Because what they can put strong statements. Listen, government functionaries, the two government functionaries in a government proper system. If MP and not pay MP bill, the police station they can't cut the lights, they don't care. They care say them pay bill. If the policeman go slap this, the policeman and the sugar policeman institution they are caught. That's we talk about privacy and we talk about institutions the way they work. So we not care about government or government. The people misbehaved, they should be arrested. They should be detained. They should be taken to a court of law. But now the man they can't tell is in a government to government. So now so by IG than they post. So my life and my property not protected under that IG day in your auspices. My life and property not protected under mother being auspices. But mother being not only come out to condemn. Yeah, I'm telling you. And the solution is that they give you so. The Minister of Internal Affairs, Lawrence Lima, where they pray all that pray, we got nothing for him this in prayer. Not even interested. The Minister Panda, we say the Minister of Internal Affairs, now make I respect about resign. Solution I sabi am very well. He knows me very well. He can call me APC Bobo, he can call me SLPP. When APC na come up before I don't take on and drink beer. He buy for me, I buy for him. I respect him so much. He's a gentleman. He resigned. So if you get a state in which the institutions, the governance structure, not the work, maybe against the people, they don't go book the people they host. They don't go book the people they also. You book the people they host. This same IG when they talk about to AIG, and she done a broke election box. The cabinet calendar arrest cabinet calendar because
so again, I think I'm in all the think I'm favoring this man when at the IG, but I want to know we look the bigger picture and it is said.
No, excuse me, Kalija. Would they blame Madam Yoba?
Yes.
Would they blame the whole? Would they blame SLPP government? This government is a mess. La put that way for you to understand. So we cannot trust the government to protect our property. We cannot trust the government to protect our lives. We don't trust the government to protect our homes. Because they are sending forest guards to kill, to destroy our homes. Because government are responsible for provide homes for people them. If you never provide homes, at least you salvage a situation so that they build Sweden. If a person lands and go bill, the government you go say, okay, let them go big book, you got the big one work with the parents for them. That's what government they do, they subscribe the people and problem them.
So you for solution, Mr. Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, sir. So you for solution, you believe that the first thing for the AIG, sack the AIG, right? I think what you and Mr. Owankaso agree on is that they get rid of the AIG for SACAM. Now that's the think. Saying that is one of the solution that.
One of the solutions is if the AIG not resign because it's been micromanaged. You understand what I micromanage you?
Yes.
If you not resign, then you don't point out the techno. You say because he's been micromanaged. If you have been micromanaged, you for resign. If you not resign, you be micromanaged. You allow yourself to be micromanaged, that means you're not fit for the position.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
So then, if the government not micromanage you, you accept the micromanage.
So where's the solution wherein you get 20 IG later and the same situation happen where they just did it as some puppets, but again they always come from above. Do they continue to sack them?
No, well the people that will revolt, you go into that staging when you push the people to the wall.
So now do you agree that the first process is for making sure that the leader do right by the people of Sierra Leone, meaning you give an assignment and allow that man for doing job?
But if you get square peg in round holes, you always go get square peg in round holes.
Absolutely.
I know Mr. When you make you sack, I'll check. I'll check now one part of the policeman they will respect. Now they bow down for nobody. And true leadership, leadership, leadership now, if I put Khadija, if I am the president, I put Khadija, I don't say Khadija, if I go before her, he go bang me first on my face, so I'm afraid.
God forbid, no.
Yeah, I tell you that. If I put Mr. Wanka, so they bang me on my face. So they panic first to the body, so they bang me, and they afraid for go talk to her. Because he knows his responsibility, he knows his role. She knows her role, she knows her responsibility. He knows his role, he knows his responsibility. So a leader, you know, they micromanage people, they will know their role and responsibility. When to make an ex-commander before micromanage our Tijan Jalo. When to make SL people before micromanage Reginald Finn, we get that decision. See, these are the judges we respect in Sierra Leone. But they can micromanage Steve, what's that stupid guy, a stupid judge. That's Salon. They call him stupid. I don't want any hypocrisy. Just Steven, I'm a college mate, I'm a friend. I know him, he's stupid. I put on to her. Because
Mr. Cuckoo! I'm sorry. Madam Cuckoo left me on her bug me. You can just see her bug me. No, not so you know. In all that I'm in next today with this IG business. Oh man.
Paulo Conte has been cleared for treason, Khadija. Paulo Conte has been cleared for treason.
Lawrence,
And then,
Lawrence,
yeah.
you know, say the notorious Agata,
Yeah.
a member of these forest guards.
Oh, you really?
Oh, deputy, the director.
Look around the picture. Just have a look here.
Oh, so the intention is not good.
Exactly.
You see, the man don't disappear. The man don't disappear a few months ago.
Okay.
He been inside bush. He been on the training.
Oh my God.
See, na VIP card now also VIP card.
Oh, that's
For the-
sad.
for the
That's
forest
right.
guard.
Unfortunate.
You see, so these are things that now the thing that we talk about.
That is very sad.
So if the people of
That is
Sierra Leone
very
don't
sad.
distrust the administration, right down to the institutions, and they don't distrust them.
Oh
You know,
God.
what advice do you give them?
Yeah, Usan Batel Khadija.
There's no rules of engagement anymore. They're just not of pets themselves no more. Take them, you know. Everybody, they all just don't accept the status quo. And
I think saying I don't get me on that one. That then definitely is a wrap. That is sad. Yeah. There's no.
When you know the Agata again inside the city, they don't send and go up there. You know, plus the 500 lots the way they don't go pick for go trade. Then come well trained for can destroy. You know, they just begin. This is not just a preamble.
This
is
wow.
Yeah, this is not test they can test the police the boss. When
Wow.
2023 towards the election, let's see how they been displayed. You go ask if you are forest garden this. Well trained people, real rebel kind of jungle warfare.
This is so sad.
You know,
Wow.
for the salon people, because this is for nobody outside forces them. This is not the salon people they train for so.
Wow.
Yes. The woman
Wow.
we not take the light anymore. We have to take them very seriously. All the military gears they only talk about, say them pull now, Lebanon and go with containers and stuff like that. These are things that they always lost. When they talk say how many thousands of bags of rice lost. That then guy they can go to bush for go eat.
Wow.
Then yesterday now they bush they carry the rest of them for go eat. Then they eat all these young time, then rest they lost. So not to think that we're going to take lives. I think that we're a very serious matter. You know, this is like when people talk say Sierra Leone is a time bomb waiting to explode. It is. Yes. The leadership not care anymore waiting there for happen, waiting there for become of Sierra Leone. Then they do waiting they want to do for achieve their goals. And the Sierra Leone people themselves don't determine for do waiting they go for do for root them for run after them come on the power. Well, we can't see waiting they happen now. Yes. Everyone is determined. So we just know the social media now. We talk, they analyze, they advise, they tell when they will be politically correct. But to be honest with you, the rules of engagement, well, it can be tit for tat.
I know the people are ready.
So,
They're ready.
from waiting you just show me. So I'm waiting you just show me that, yeah, and somebody else write and back say, oh my God, the police people, the police force don't compromise. Unfortunately, if you show me such picture, then it's right unfortunate. Yeah.
Are you surprised? You should be surprised.
Very surprised. Honest to God, that is not one of the picture that I run across today. Oh no.
You see? There you go.
Very sad.
There you go.
So the way they look even the man and woman them in uniform, then get for be their life day in jeopardy at the moment, unfortunately.
They've been used. Unfortunately, they don't understand. They've been used.
Oh God.
1 minute they will use the one against the other. That's how you get for end up. They go for use one force against the other force. Well, which one they go for use against the other, we don't know it. But for now, the forest guards are the top at the moment. They are the new kids on the block. They
That's
don't come now. Everybody they see themselves now as the young force now. Because one, the military, they don't polarize. They don't even sort of like say, okay, we get different tribes that are the team and the military. Probably we don't go trust them all. But the forest guards them, then carefully handpick them one by one. They go train them. They're all well trained and they're all Bobo the winner believe them. But say this now we Bobo them SLPP. If we tell them to shoot, they're ready for go. But the military, they don't go to trust them. They can't go to trust the police.
Wow.
So now, then you kids on the block there, so now the real force they now we go for execute the mission for them. You understand? You see, these are sort of we're looking forward to also.
Critical,
Really, really
critical.
serious.
No, well, that picture the way you show it, just totally just wow.
If you don't training,
Wow.
it means have you shoot gun, now is have your faith.
Wow.
Yes. Them pull people them from outside Sierra Leone for Kansas Sierra Leone for country.
Yeah,
For can train them. Yes. Now foreigners and they can train them inside Sierra Leone. So this is not something where we they look at who they say, oh, this na forest guard, na push them for gold, that. Now push them come out, yes. But trust me, they engage any kind of force right now, because they don't give them the power.
So the other thing is, if forest guard them, are they supposed to have ammunition?
No.
Okay.
They get well, I don't know, to be honest with you. Me from the social media even forest guard I don't remember saying I don't see them with ammunition. I don't know if the lawyers get any idea of that, but to be honest with you, I don't see they see forest guard. Now people are really control the environment. When they talk about advocate for the environment, for the people that don't go beyond the limits inside the government, say for build all the places that they for the environment to protect the animals there, the place that they there are people who are always there to make sure that who's at danger there, the people don't go there, all the places there. That's not the role, to be honest with you. To protect the environment, protect the marine environment and all that stuff, the forestry and stuff like that.
Okay. So this is another critical one from Miss Madam Catherine. You say that is the reason the Army Chief of Staff in the Western area has been disarmed.
Well. Look at more. And they disarm people there, they disarm certain individuals them, certain tribes them within the forces them, then they transfer some of them go way inside the suburb there.
Okay, I think
no ammunition.
Sincerely speaking, I really be wanna we talk about solution, but that picture they kind of like just totally turned me off. Given the obvious of all waiting, they don't happen under the name of Arata, and if in a part of the forest, forests, how you call again, forest
guard, forest marshals or forest
guards
guard
them, and then this thing don't happen, then I don't think otherwise now. So I guess, all right, I will just allow enough for making a last closing statement. Now make a closing statement and then.
The rules of engagement someone will go discuss. These are the solutions now. These are the rules of engagement.
Rules of engagement, the people like for Tawa, Timap say, forest guard misbehave, the people let's say perform. They have to protect them territory. Because the forest guards are there to disengage them. Forest guard they're there for destroying their property. And forest guard not supposed to be in the city. They sit at the city, let's say for Tawa. They don't know the tell now, I don't know. I eat ham and bacon, I eat chicken and pork. I get 24 hours electricity. Don't allow forest guard to come and beat your house. Not allow them. One forest guard can do and change for them. They'll get election waiting. What do you get? You get election waiting. That election, they don't tell you pissing off for put and deal. See the forest garden, another common, and now when they go to the forest garden, they can last election. APC not put up that election. The constituency 110 for they unrepresented, they unrepresented 2000. When
unfortunately, that elections day, it looks for say if APC no participate in this election, putting it for happen. SLP people just go like unopposed and then they go take the election. But one thing where I want to remind you again, the NGC and the other political party they don't withdraw. When they withdraw, the plan is this. Because they talk say NGC now an offshoot of SLP. Okay? Now that NGC don't withdraw from the race, then they take and see all the supporters of NGC and all the other political parties that we don't withdraw go can support SLPP. So when the election will take place, they will take and say that because of NGC they don't withdraw the other political parties. Now them people they come chop up SLPP, we make them beat APC by this constituency 110. So they will get declare themselves as the winners. That is strategy that.
I know that. Then number two, yeah. Number two, SPC not for mixed panel election because there is a total election that has been done. If we don't get
there's been press release already from APC.
So what's it?
Where they condemn all waiting numbers, they talk the highlights in case when they put that court, when they urge or let them deal with that case while they are preparing to participate in that election.
No, they're not to participate. Now they want to they're not to participate. They should not.
They are participating in that election.
No, they're not to participate.
But they already don't highlight everything we already there.
Mr. Wankasuta, that's the English way PC they pan. That's something they let them make they just won't sit if they want to come.
But then look, if SLPP end up for who conduct that election, the APC not participate, then take the seats, they put the candidates inside the bam. What happens? In the West village, say APC will not give itself.
Listen, no. APC not allow the election except for one because there is a total 95, 100%, 5% stuff we know. So the election results, and that APC for DPNC, the election results should go on. Call the election results.
Yeah.
But if we allow them to they continue for so now they go do 2020, then they test the waters. Go and call the result you will get. Thank you. Go and call the result you have. What's my name? Then not put on the election. Let them go to parliament if they want to make any kind of.
Okay.
Many people.
I guess. Oh, sorry, sir. Any other last word in regards to the topic before we go goodbye? Because
the topic is Kamarainba able to keep on jail because they want silence. Able, I just want to talk about Salone. Kamarainba, they want silence. They want killer. What you do, Mother Bioso? Khadija, what you do, Mother Bioso? We want silence the opposition. What you do, Mother Bioso? We want to kill the Salone people there. What you do, Mother Bioso? We want to continue for do blackout. What you do, Mother Bioso? With the economy they in disarray. What you do, Mother Bioso? They send forest guards them, teach people them, and they book their host them. What you do, Mother Bioso? Salone. And they promise me
Lawrence, you go for make another video. Go for make another live, man.
I will do it. I will come live, but I can't
make another live. Trust me, I let you live the way you come up with, man.
Yeah.
You can't live.
Okay, sir. So Mr. Wankas, you get any last statement before I give a closest remarks?
Waiting upon us here, you continue to be unfortunate, and then I want for the people of Sierra Leone to gear themselves up seriously for the events the way of unfold in the coming years, because we don't see there is no stopping them, because they start with the plan and they never execute the plan. All this is well orchestrated, is well planned, and they are planning to execute it at all costs. So the people of Sierra Leone have to come together, determined and ready to stand against the opposition of Sierra Leone. So I say for me not surprised at waiting as so, and I expect the worst for happen. You understand? I didn't expect any good message for Koma again from Sierra Leone. You know, because we don't look forward to it, we don't pray to it, we don't fast it. But we know say by God in power, the time they come, we God in time, we search for it. When the people they all will expose themselves, they all will run away, come out of that place, the people of Sierra Leone will take over Sierra Leone again, and they put the leader away in one state.
Thank you, sir.
But
this
what happens, so to be honest with you, let them fetch them go for fetch, let them try it. Because the policeman them, not to really fetch for them, because they don't fetch with the people of Sierra Leone already. They don't deal with the people of Sierra Leone, they don't get to the stage side. The forest guard and the camp can do the finishing. You understand? So now that I feel say if it happen, if you then never compromise tomorrow for continue for kill the people of Sierra Leone, then well, we wait and see if it never happen. So last word, Mr. Lawrence.
Thank you, sir. No, Amy don't give you last word already.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Thank
Okay.
you. So with that said, I want to take this opportunity for telling her plenty thank you when I take time out of in our business busy schedule today for join way. I also want to take the opportunity for tell the we chat room we audience them plenty thank you for in our input and also to take this opportunity again as we always they make them a priority here for speak directly to the leader when our president His Excellency President Madabio. We pray and hope that you go do right by Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone, and we will pray that you go condemn what happened to we man and woman them in uniform based on the behavior of the quote unquote what's the name again, forest ranger. We pray and hope for a better Mama Salon, one way where national cohesion go prevail, peace, unity, and oneness go prevail over anything else. Until next time, this is Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. And God bless we all. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless the United States of America, United Kingdom, and everywhere where Sierra Leone find themselves. Italy, Belgium, and the list goes on. Now remember, we can bind with together, which are the green, white, and blue, regardless of your political affiliation. Bye.
Kini dagbo gidele, kini dagbo gidele. Oh my God, kini call you body ago aga. Kini mo ika. No why. Oh my speaking is aga. Yepe. Gamma get him again. Japesi aga denego sa sweetie de push ata magbe. Ye me apesa gena. Kenema adele nyama. Gabiti me sa beina. Dakpebo gbele nyama. Nyaga hungwe my kima. Anabile la lenyaya. Gana figwa bankima. Nyahaga magale afaya. Konga talek panta gulu ati lighter.